KO debate series. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building.
What's good with y'all, man? Welcome to another episode of Knockout Boxing 86 TV. It's your boy KO, your boy Knockout Boxing 86. Whatever the hell you want to call me, I'm in the building, bro. I'm in the building. I can't believe I can't believe I got to talk about this shit, bro. I cannot believe that we are having debates about Lomachenko and Tank Davis and who the better knockout artist is. And I can't believe some of the homies went over there and let BFT doing like that on a topic that he have no business doing them like that on. He nice, but damn, bro. How y'all just let the man do you like that? Don't worry though. Don't worry though. Somebody come over here, right? Somebody come over here and had that conversation with me about Lomachenko being a better knockout artist, bro. Somebody, please. If you don't, I'm just going to cook on the shit. And then maybe somebody will debate me on Tank being the best KO artist. Because that's a debate that we can have, bro. That's like a 50-50 joint. You can come at me with, Artur Beterbiev. You could try to take maybe the Deontay Wilder route or some shit. But there is no route, there's no way possible that Vasily Lomachenko is a better knockout artist than Gervonta Tank Davis. It's just impossible. We got brother Huey Q in the building. We got Victor in the building. We got all things in the building. Realistic Washington fan, Texas 16 South. What's up, Dundrick? Then what's happening? Judah Ben Israel in the building. All things. I see you, Savage Bo. What's good? Judah Ben Israel, Emmanuel Carter, DP. Yo, you with me? What's up, bro? Salute. Let me see here. Cash Crypto in the building. Franklin from Grove Street. What's happening with you? LaRon Jones, I see you in the building. Salute. Philly Bull, what's up? Salute. Devon McLeod, what's happening with your Zoomverse? I see you in the building. Dominique, what's good? Mr. Fist, what's happening with you? Boxing and Barbecue, I see you in the building. Omega Red, my light-skinned brother from another. What's up, bro? Savage Killer Queen in the building. Javon 1007 in the building. Silverado Law, I see you, bro. What's happening with you? What's happening with you? P Hunter, what's up? All right, bro, that's it. Delil, what's happening with you? I see you in the building. Look, before we even get to that, I'll wait because I think BF is ending his shit and then everybody coming over here. Oh, shoot, hold on a second. We got some royalty in there, B. Hold on. Let me get this shit right real quick. Get this right real quick. Got Fanon in the building. What's up, OG? How you doing, man?
Hey, man, I'm feeling you. You niggas suck. God damn, you niggas suck.
You was watching that shit, bro?
Let me tell you, man. And I'm going to jump off because you know I don't get in the middle of y'all shit usually.
Yeah.
Let me give you niggas a fucking clue, okay? Here's a public service announcement. You guys got a fucking problem with when somebody names a rule for you, not to challenge the rule first. You do not define how, and I love BFTB, but you do not define who the best KO knockout artist is by the people he knocked out. You define it based off the people he didn't knock out because he knocked every fucking body out. You can't fault Gervonta for knocking out these dudes because they were bums. Who gives a fuck? He knocked them out. The question is, who didn't he knock out? What punches, what knockouts did he not get? You can only point to Isaac Cruz and one other dude we ain't never heard of. Who did Lomachenko not knock out? Who did Lomachenko fail to knock out? Will you dumb mother, please? It's called rule first. If you don't agree with the rule, argue the fucking rule before you argue the facts. Y'all put the cart before the fucking horse, young black men. Argue the rule. If he said, if BFTB or if me or if anybody else, I'm telling you, this is a debate dialectics rule. If somebody names a rule for you and sets a standard, question the standard. When a lawyer is saying, I'm going to get off the boxing for a second. KO. You ever pay attention? You pay attention to any of this Fonnie Willis stuff going?
Nah, I don't.
Okay, so let me tell you what somebody will do. Okay. They will argue what the rule is and what the standard is first. So Fonnie Willis, they're saying, look, man, Fonnie Willis has been fucking up. She's fucking this dude. And we believe she should be kicked off the case. What's the standard? The standard is, what's the rule? The rule is you get kicked off if you have a actual impropriety or an actual conflict of interest or an appearance of conflict of interest. Right? Mm-hmm. So the first step is you argue, well, what's the rule? I say you got to show an actual conflict of interest, which is tougher than just an appearance of conflict of interest, right? So you argue that first. Then the second thing you argue is, what is the standard that I'm supposed to use? There is beyond a reasonable doubt. I have to prove this where there's like 99% that this is the case. All right, like in a criminal case. If you're going to put somebody away for murder, it's the responsibility of the prosecution to prove it within 99%, right? The other one is preponderance of the evidence, which means it's like 50% or above. Mm-hmm. So you got to understand what the rule is that you're arguing. The reason BFTB whooped y'all asses is because you went with the assumption.
He indeed did put ass. He
whooped the shit at your asses because he named the rule. He said, look, Gervonta knocked all these dudes out. They're all trash. But if you would have thought for a second and said, hold on. He knocked all these dudes out. You can't criticize him for success. He knocked them all out. If you knock the dude out, all you know is he knocked him out. Knocking out a bum doesn't mean that you're not going to knock out an all-pro. The question is, who didn't he knock out? But see, I'm not going to give the answer away. Y'all need to start thinking a little bit more about the rule. It's called rule. Agree to the rule. If you don't agree to the rule, argue the rule. You got to say, nah, man, nah. Anyway, I'm sorry, KO Boxing, because I knew you
good, man. You always welcome. I appreciate you pulling up, man. Dude, and I should have to tell y'all to subscribe to Fanon. Y'all go check out.
Oh my God, you Negroes missed the entire thing. Don't let people put a rule on you, man, and say, okay, here's the rule. If you knock out somebody that I think is a bum, it don't count. No, I think the bums count because it's a knockout. Not all bums get knocked out, do they? You can go bum. You can go the distance with a bum. There's a bunch of bums that'll survive and go the distance. You don't knock out every bum, do you? No. There's a bunch of trash-ass fighters that'll go out of their way not to get knocked out if they don't want to get knocked out. The question is, why didn't Lomachenko knock out Luke Campbell?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm on you. Take your argument.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey. You giving them too much.
All right, my bad. I'm done.
I'm a teacher. You giving them too much.
I'm sorry, man. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Too much, man.
I just want to let you know, dog, I love BFTB. BFTB whooped y'all trash asses today on some shit he should have never won.
Fact.
Oh, Lord. Hey, knockout boxing, and I won't get no, but you see where I'm going?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, 100%. Man.
All right, man. Take it easy, man. Shout out to the OG for none, man.
Hey, putting on me, dog. That's you put the pause button. All right, brother.
All right, bro. Peace out, man. Shout out to the homie for none, man. Look, man. We got a couple super chat. We got GM with the 5-piece in the super chat. No biscuit. He say, I tried to challenge the rule and then gave up, bro. I ain't no debater. Oh, we gonna talk, bro. Jay Horseman with the 5-piece in the super chat. Just because y'all two are the best. Appreciate that, Jay Horseman. Shout out to the pull-out bandit with the 10-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He says, I got my popcorn. Appreciate that, bro. Listen, shout out to my beautiful wife, Miss KO came in the building. Gotta shout her out. We got Mr. Boxing Fanatics in the building. We got Franklin from Grove Street. This is my first time seeing you. So yeah, man, I'll rent you up if I see you a little bit more, man. This is my first time seeing you in the building. Drizzle Rue, what's happening with you? Price Boy says I asked that. Pedraza too. Okay. Marcus Blackwell in the building. What's good with you? Gertz in the building. Anthony Britt. I see all y'all. All right, so the link is in the chat, bro. Does anybody pro Loma want to come up and debate me? Where's Truth at? Where are the pro Loma people? D Free, what's up? Who wants to debate me on this, man? You trying to get back on for now?
No, I'm trying here.
Okay, I got you. Anybody wanna debate me, or y'all just want me to cook on this shit? Anybody want to challenge me? The link is in the chat. Dr. Mark, what's happening? I'm here for all the smoke. We got 56 likes. Let's get to 100 likes, man. We got 117 people in the building. We got to get up to 100 likes. Let's keep the like check going. Let's keep the like check going until we get up to 100. We the 56. We got Slogan 1 in the building. Drink more water. That's not a debate. Why is this even a topic, man? Look. It was a damn debate over there on the homie show today. BFTB was kicking people ass. KOC and BL Smoke, he wants some smoke. Yeah, we talked about it behind the scenes that we were gonna do this. When I saw he did this shit, I said, oh, I gotta cook on this. We running out of shit to talk about. Nah, bro, you know, I think it's fun. People love knockouts, bro. People love knockouts, I guess. What's up, Jada? My daughter in the building. We up to 70 likes. I gotta get to 100. KO, you know they not finna hit the link. Oh, scary asses. He calling y'all scary, bro. LeBron Jones, yeah, they calling y'all scary and shit. Asante L in the building. They calling y'all scary. Y'all gonna let them call y'all scary, bro. So I'm gonna speak on. I'm gonna give y'all time before I get to this Tank and Loma shit. All right, I'm gonna give y'all some time before I get there. If Ryan Garcia keep asking me not to buy his fight, I'm not buying that motherfucker. Let's start with that. If Ryan Garcia keep telling me not to buy his fight with Devin Haney, I'm not buying it, bro. He is trying to do everything he can to convince me not to buy his fight. Today alone, he told me I'm gonna get myself disqualified on purpose. Okay. I'm going to get myself disqualified on purpose. Oh, yeah. And by the way, yeah, the tickets is on sale. But they too damn high. Today alone, he said those two things. Knockout, what do you mean he said he's going to get disqualified on purpose? He said he's going to bite Devin Haney in both his ears like Mike Tyson. Hey, y'all, I'm going to go in the ring. I'm going to look for a way out. And I'm going to hit him while he's down. So you're going to try to bite instead of whooping on his ass. You're gonna try to bite one ear. Then when you get the other ear, you're gonna try to bite the other one. Oh, and by the way, don't buy my tickets. They too goddamn high. Yet some of you still come on here and you still tell me over and over again every day, every goddamn day, every day you tell me, well, he's getting great traction, KO. He's getting great traction. He has a lot of people watching him. There's a lot of eyes on him. It's good for the fight. It's good for the fight, KO. He got a lot of eyes on him. Got a whole lot of eyes on him, KO. Cool. Let's see here. Let's see here. All right. It's good for the fight. But if you can see that, right there it is. Today, StubHub has added 2,418 tickets. And they've sold 6. So someone explain to me how this type of publicity is good for the fight. Illuminati, what's up? Buck Style, what's happening? Someone explain that to me. Knight Rider, what's up? Like, I hear this shit all the time. I'm not admitting that, Damon Wester, because I just showed you. I don't have Venmo. I got the Cash App and I got the Super Chat, Illuminati. But if you could hit that like button, that's much appreciated, bro. And yes, y'all, please donate to the channel. Hit the Cash App, hit the Super Chat. We need your donations to help, with the grind of the channel. To all my channel members like Knight Rider, Damon Wester, Cash Crypto, Drink More Water, Mr. Mechanical, Dundrick them. We got 4 more prediction videos uploading for y'all first thing tomorrow morning. I already shot them. They already got the intro and outro to them. I just got to upload them. I'm going to upload them tomorrow morning because I don't shoot videos on Friday. That way I can give y'all some content for Friday. So for the channel members, the rest of y'all, join the channel membership, man. We highly accurate with those prediction videos that we do. You screenshot that from somewhere else, KO? Nah, bro. That's right. That's right there. Look, I hit the look at it. Look at it. I'll show you, bro. Look, I'm on the internet right now. Let the camera let that shit get right. I'm trying to make it okay. Boom. All right. Now I'm gonna hit the refresh button. I'm hitting the refresh button so it load back up, and it still say 6 tickets. Now they added 14 more when I upload. They added 2,000. It's 2,422 now, bro. Jay Allen, what's happening? So Ryan Garcia is butchering the promotion of this fight, and he's doing a trash ass job. Okay. He's doing a trash ass job promoting this fight. He is the anti-promoter of this fight. We can run it down. He's now told you that the tickets are too expensive 2 times. 2 times. Blunt Sports, I hope you're being sarcastic. How can you have a big live gate if you're not selling tickets? I think you're being sarcastic, though, homie. If you're not, let me know. How is that possible? How does that go together? We're going to do a huge live gate, but we ain't selling no tickets. I don't get that. That doesn't compute to me. But he admitted that he tried to push the fight back. He admitted that he didn't want the fight in New York. He thinks the tickets are too high. He admitted that they tried to have him admitted. They tried to have me mentally evaluated. And if Devin's not getting mentally evaluated, neither am I. Nah, Blunt Sports. Listen, if you are, listen, let me show you how this shit work, bro, in venues and shit. If they're not selling now, when they get to the day of the event, they're gonna start giving tickets away. And they're gonna slash the prices down. They're gonna slash the prices down, bro. Anything that does a live gate good sells out the moment that they fucking sell it. The moment they go on sale, them bitches is gone because all the resellers know they can make money off of it. Your StubHubs, your SeatGeeks, your Vivid Seats. So if you count on something to just get bam, it's gonna get big the day of the fight. Nah, bro. Because by then everybody's already decided what they doing that day. Boxing ain't some last minute shit, bro. You think of Earl and Bud, you think of Tank and Ryan, them bitches was selling like hotcakes the moment they dropped. They did good live gates. You think of Jamel and Canelo selling like hotcakes, bro. 88 Sports Talk, what's happening? We got Prez in the building. What's up?
Well, we talking about Tank.
Yeah, we about to talk about Tank and Loma. What side of the argument you on?
With Tank, and that's how I
Oh
always
no, I'm the opposite of BF. I saw you over there on BFTB. I'm Tank all day, so I'm waiting on somebody to come up here and try to explain to me how Loma is a better knockout artist than Tank. If don't nobody come, I will open up the panel later though.
What they try? Okay, I got you. I'm gonna head out then.
All right, bro. Peace. I can't get no smoke, bro. No smoke. None whatsoever. None whatsoever, bro. But anyway, I agree with this comment right here because I saw it. I agree with this shit, man. Y'all go check out the Queens of Boxing Talk. Go check out Dr. Mark channel. Go check out D Free was in the building. Go check out D Free channel. I think Zoomverse was up in here. Check out Zoomverse channel. All the content creators, man, that rock with me that y'all see in here, man. Go show them support as well. But Nick J say he's doing such a trash ass job single-handedly. Thank you, son. He's doing such a trash ass job single-handedly that there's virtually nothing Haney can do to try and save it. Facts. Facts. LOL, they scared, bro. I told you. Key Alexander, what's happening? Salute to you. LeBron Jones, I'm trying, bro. I'm up here killing time talking about Devin and Ryan. I'm trying. She 100% right. You can't, like, when people say you need a dance partner, this is the shit that they talk about, bro. And I'm sure Nick J, Joseph Jackson, and a lot of Devin Haney fans like, why he do Devin like this, but with Tank, he was on his promoter shit. And I tell you a lot of time, money just make you more of what you are. When you get more money like he got against Tank, that just make you more not dedicated. That just make you more venture off. If you was already drinking and gambling and experimenting with weed and other shit like that, you just gonna do it even more when you get more money, because now you got access to better shit. You got access to better drink. You got access to higher limit tables if you play poker or blackjack or whatever it is. And that shit gonna fuck you up. Tanaris Robinson, what's up? What we talking about, man? We talking about this tanking Loma shit. Loma being a better KO artist than Gervonta Tank Davis. That's what we talking about. And then Gervonta Tank Davis just being the best KO artist in boxing. Period. KO, I still have faith, but Ryan fucking up. I've been telling, bro, come on over to the dark side, bro. Chris Trucker, what's happening, bro? Come on over, Joseph. I don't just be telling you nothing, bro. I don't just be lying to you, dog. I told you this shit, man. You went and see Joseph. Your ass went in and you like, man, KO full of shit. Truth, bring your ass up here, bro. Yeah, bring your ass up here. Yeah. We can talk about your boy today. Loma, a better KO artist. Truth, yeah. Yeah, I seen you capping for that shit. No, you ain't arguing with Turbiev. We'll get to that. That's the second debate. When I think I'll actually get more smoke. But let's see if you stupid enough to jump in that water with me on Loma being a better KO artist than Tank Davis. What's up, Expensive Paper? Salute. Let's see if you'll jump in the water with me, Truth. Let's see if you jump in the water with me. Cause no, I'm waiting on y'all. Shit. I'm talking about Devin and Ryan because don't nobody want to jump in that water. Because Key Alexander, my homie BFTV, did a live stream and he did the shit yesterday at first. He said, like, I heard him say the shit, and there you go right there. My homie say, Loma a better KO artist than Tank Davis. When he said the shit yesterday, I started like typing in the chat, but my thumb got a cramp because I was like, man, this mother, and I got mad. Then I went live right after him. And I'm like, man, I'm bringing that shit up on my live. And I'm like, no. I'm going to wait I'm gonna wait, and I'm glad I waited because I didn't know he was gonna talk about that shit today. He talked about that shit today again. And Key Alexandra, they needed you. Okay? They needed you because this is a losing debate for Loma side. And that damn BFTB cooked all of them damn near. Matter of fact, not damn near. I think he got the best out of everybody, bro. And I'm not just saying that. Y'all know I hate to say that shit. Javon 1007, that shit sounds good, but he was over there whooping motherfuckers' ass today. Okay? And I didn't like it. But I sat back and I just watched it and enjoyed my brother putting in that work. Now, Truth, where your ass at? You said you coming for all the smoke. Where is it? Where you coming at? You said this shit right here. You said this shit right here. Where is it? Where you coming at? Where'd it go? I should have started that shit. That's okay, Truth. Bring your ass on. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'm coming for all the smoke. I was waiting on you. Well, now I'm waiting on you. Shout out to my homie BFTB coming through with a 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. This should be great. Salute to my brother. If they pull up, Jay Allen say he ain't cooked me. My bad, Jay. Shit, my bad, Jay. I'm just giving my opinion, Jay. Dank Father, what's happening? I'm just giving my opinion. Bullet, what's happening? I'm just giving my opinion. You know what I mean? Ryan got some shit going on. Replaces that. I guess I'll keep cooking on Devin and Ryan because y'all don't want to talk to me about tanking motherfucking Loma, I guess. Truth say he coming. I don't know if he coming. Now Truth done got busy and shit. Damn, bro. I hope I can get some work on this topic and show y'all how it's done, bro. I really do, cause it's just not. Oh, bro. I'm disappointed. Like I said over there, I'm disappointed in a lot of you motherfuckers today. All right, I was about to read something somebody wrote. It was up here. That shit slow, no cap. Hold on. Whoa. Devon, we gotta respect my homies, man. Gotta time me out for that one, bro. All right, let me see here. Ain't nobody giving you work because most of us know Loma fucko ain't shit. Damn. True said he was gonna get this smoke. Anyway, it was the Devin and Ryan shit. Somebody said something about Devin and Ryan, bro. Hold on. Replace his ass. It was Dante Hall. That's what it was. Yeah, bro. Like I said in my video today, bro. Listen. At this point, just pull the Band-Aid off and give Devin a better opponent. Give him a better opponent, bro. Put him in there with Arnold Barboza Jr. We ain't gonna like it. It ain't gonna go on pay-per-view. It's gonna fuck up his the live gate and shit, and if it go on pay-per-view, the shit gonna flop and shit like that. And yeah, Devin gonna catch some heat. But bro, put him in there with somebody that got their mind and shit. Cause you can't even get realistically, this Ryan Garcia, come on, bro. We don't want to see Devin in there with a mental patient. Devin too good for that shit, bro. He deserved better than Ryan Garcia. Real talk. Ryan Garcia is fucking up all of the bags, bro. The live gate bag, the pay-per-view bag. The only thing he helped Devin with was Devin got a prime deal out that shit. Got a drink deal out that motherfucker, man. And I know what you're doing, Truth. You want me to start saying my talking points on this shit. I'm not saying it till you hit the link. Where are you at, bro? 3 heads. What's happening? Where you at, Truth? Only thing you can say Loma was good at getting TKOs because he made folks quit on the stool. But KO artists, hell no. Listen, man, Loma's nice, bro. Loma's nice, bro. His ass ain't a better KO artist than no motherfucking Gervonta Tank Davis. Tay D with the 10-piece, no biscuit in the super chat. A1 Hoops on, what up? Tay D say, salute KO chat. Can't stay boxing weirdest anyway right now. Just came to show you some love and say Tank ain't never begged the ref to stop a fighter like Loma did. Come on, bro. Why you going into my bag? That's a light point though. That's a light point though. That ain't even a big one. That's a light point. That's light. But you right. You right. You 100% right. I do. Plus 250 KO odds for Dev. So you think Dev gonna stop him? Not if Ryan snort that. Hit one of them hoes. If he hit one of them, Devin ain't stopping. Shit, he gonna thoroughly outbox his ass. But if he hit one of them, it's a wrap. Omega Red, what's happening with you, man? Pearl Infinity, I see you. Timothy Stoudemire becoming a member for another month. He say, salute KO in chat. Tank will brutally KO Loma badly. I agree. But that ain't even the conversation. Who's the better KO artist? We got Emmanuel Carter, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He didn't even say nothing. He just wanted to hit the link. I mean, he just wanted to show support. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Y'all said he wouldn't hurt Regis. He definitely put a whooping on Regis' ass, bro. He put a whooping on Regis' ass for sure. Jafari Caesar, what's good with you? He damn sure put a whooping on Regis' ass. You can't even knock that. J Kid, the KO artist ain't got time to beg the ref. He done knocked him up out. Listen, J Kid, bro. I didn't like what I was hearing, bro. Y'all let my homie drag y'all to a point, and y'all only got tunnel vision. You gotta do more than that. You gotta have your own shit, your own way of looking at shit. Truth, I'm waiting on you, bro. I'm thinking you getting cold feet, bro. Maybe the link ain't working. Hold on. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's just me. Can somebody hit that link and make sure that shit work? Please and thank you. Somebody check that link for me, please. And just make sure it's working. Just somebody just hit it one time. Shout out to the OG Cal Cooler coming through, gifting 10 memberships to the channel. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Anthony Britt. Oh, Anthony say it's working, goddamn it. Okay. I appreciate you, man.
Good.
Thank you. Anthony, it's working. Bro, why you ain't hitting the link? What are you talking about, bro? I've been dropped the link. We waiting on you. All right, we
there
got
you
more.
go, Negro. It worked.
All right, shout out to the home. What are you talking about? You right here? No, you're not, bro. Truth, are you trolling? Are you trolling? Or are you at work or something? He says you might be at work. If you at work, let me know. Because you said you was coming for smoke. If not, I'm just going to cook on this shit and burn the goddamn house down. Who told me? Joseph. She said, check your cash app, KO. Shout out to the homie Dante Hall. With the 10-piece, no biscuit in the cash app. He say, replace Ryan with Barboza for the good of the sport. I couldn't agree more, bro. I couldn't agree with you more, bro. Real talk, bro. Ryan fucking up everything. And we getting to the point we talking about, yo, Ryan fucking up the fight. Ryan, okay, you at work, no problem. Ryan crazy. Ryan this, Ryan that. Yeah, I'm with you, bro. Joseph Jackson, 5-piece, no biscuit in the cash app. He say, Dev gonna stop Ryan off the coat. You got to give Dev some props. I got to give Devin props for beating a mental patient. Somebody that shouldn't even be fighting, bro. Somebody that his own team had to have him mentally evaluated. You got less respect for Devin than I do, bro. The way that Ryan Garcia is behaving, the way that he is acting, who he has been throughout this whole buildup, he doesn't deserve to be in the ring with Devin. And I fully anticipate that Devin, in all likelihood, is going to make him look like it, bro. he's gonna make him look like he don't belong in the ring with him, bro. Ryan Garcia is trying to pull out the fight. The man just talked. Why would I give Devin credit for beating a man who just said, "Yo, I just want y'all to know, hey, I'm finna I want you to know, real talk. I'm about to just go in here and I'm gonna get myself disqualified on purpose. And these tickets is too high, so don't show up to watch me get my ass whipped, bro. That's what he's saying, bro. Why would you even want your fighter to fight him? You must like watching people get bullied as a kid or some shit, Joseph. Real talk, bro. Did you like people getting bullied as a kid? We got 202 people in the building. Run them likes up. Did you like watching people get bullied as a kid? I need to know, bro. Real talk. I really want to know. Did you or did you not, bro? Because I ain't got no interest in watching Devin Haney, who's a damn good boxer, going there with a dude who showing he don't believe in himself by trying to push the fight back, showing he ain't mentally there, showing that he don't believe in himself by openly telling us he gonna get himself disqualified on purpose by trying to bite a motherfucking ear off. No, you don't get credit for that, bro. Come on. Omega Red, 10-piece, no biscuit, man. Gifting 10 memberships to the channel. Shout out to the homie Omega Red in the building. Salute to you. And shout out to the homie Omega Red with the 2-piece in the super chat. How to do gift memberships to females only. I don't know, bro. I don't know. The Lil, I think it's you hit the join button, then you hit the gift button and shit. Okay, there go the homie right there, man. Yeah. What's up with it, True?
Now you should have known I was gonna come on here, and I had to get some things situated. But I hope you're ready, KO.
Yeah, come on, bro.
I hope you're ready.
We got P Hunter with the 5-piece in the super chat. He says Dev will have Ryan figured out by second round. Ryan will then use all of the old school kung fu movies, 5 deadly venom styles. Come on, bro. Come on, P Hunter. Ryan about to get his head box off his goddamn shoulders, man. He show up to the fight. And shout out to the OG Mr. Monk becoming a member for 10 straight months, man. Salute, Mr. Monk. Salute to you, OG. All right, Truth. Loma's a better KO artist. Talk to me, dog.
So, when we're talking about being a KO artist, it's simply now. Many people are gonna try to break it up. Oh, well, he not knocking, TKO everything where the fight is stopped at a certain round. Are we in agreement that there? We're not gonna chop it up and say like, well, Tank gets knockouts, so I just want to make sure we're on the same
Man,
definition of a KO.
talk your shit. You ain't we ain't no criteria on me. I'm just about to cook your ass. But go ahead and
Okay.
say before you go, shout out to Queen, the queen of the TWT, and my homie G5 Gay, the king of the TWT, man. All the TWT members. Quee's going live tonight. Y'all go check her out. She go live about 9:30. So right when I'm getting ready to start wrapping up here, she'll be live over there giving y'all some of that real talk. All right, True. Go ahead, bro.
All right. So, and I'm not going to try to glean too much from BFTB's points and everything, but I will. There are a couple of ones that I will harp on
Of
um,
course,
in, re-
I know.
in regards to that information. So, your boy, Tank Davis, great fighter. Wonderful, ducked Loma. Many things that we can say about Gervonta, but if we, do look at his resume and the people that he has knocked out, you would agree that they are lackluster. But again, he prospect, build up the resume, do those type of things. That was his trajectory. Versus you got Loma, who, the tomato cans and the people that you build your resume up, Loma went straight to the top. And Loma was making them quit. Now, sure, if you want to talk about pure concussive power, even though, Gervonta, he got a little bit of the Devin Haney in him where he, rehydrates up to 160 and, he knocking out Leo Santa Cruz at 130. Loma being the smaller man, as far as not having the concussive power, but just simply beating on you to the point where you're making the conscientious decision, man, I'm going to go, I can't beat him. I'm going to stop fighting. versus Tank, because anybody can get a straight lucky punch. I mean, Hasim Rahman got a good shot on Lennox and then became champion off of that. So if you're just talking about concussive power, then sure, you can maybe do that. But just somebody beating you to the point where a man is broken down is to where he's like, hey, I quit. I waved the white flag. Corner saying you can do it. He like, nah, y'all ain't in there with him. Tank doesn't have that. That isn't. I mean, if we go back, if he's such a KO artist, we see Gamboa on one leg, lasting. Yeah, Tank wailing on him and everything like that, but it's not to the point where Gamboa was waving the white flag. Now and then I know you're probably gonna try to bring up Pedraza, how Tank handled him and everything like that, and that's cool. I will say Pedraza didn't fight Lomachenko the same way that he fought Tank, but that styles make fights, and he decided a different style for that fight. But as far as making a man surrender his will to you, Tank doesn't have that, and for that reason, Loma is the better KO artist.
Is that it, bro? That's what you came up here with.
Opening. No,
Bro, that is some of the weakest shit that I've ever heard on this channel. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So all I really heard was Loma made people quit. You tried to discredit how big Tank was. Anyone can get a lucky punch. Gamboa was on one leg, and Pedraza fought Loma differently. That's your argument.
that's the opening statement. That's not the argument.
All right. So number one, Gervonta Tank Davis got more knockouts than Lomachenko got fights. No, just off the rip. No, I didn't say a word while you were talking. I swear I didn't say a word while you were talking. I sat here, bro, on my shit, and I was quiet. Gervonta Tank Davis has more knockouts than Lomachenko has professional fights. 27 knockouts to 20 professional fights. What are some of y'all doing? Lomachenko fought Orlando fucking Salido, bro. Orlando Salido, he lost to him. And Orlando Salido has been knocked out 6 times, bro. 6 fucking times. By motherfuckers that you don't even know. You don't know who Casares is. You don't know Rodriguez. You don't know Guzman. You don't know Montez. And you don't know who Valet is, bro. And then he stopped Rigo. He made Rigo quit. Why are y'all leaving out the fact that Rigo jumped all the way up from 122 pounds, bro? Why do y'all act like that's one of his best ones? Oh, no Lomachenko. Cool, no problem. He made Rigo jump up 2 fucking weight classes to fight him, bro. Meanwhile, the knockout that's Tank Davis, best knockout probably, he went down to the nigga weight class to do it. You know, Leo Santa Cruz, I'm going to take my ass down to 130 and put your ass to sleep with 1 punch. So your guy bringing motherfuckers up 2 weight classes for his best stoppage. Tank Davis is going down to a motherfucker weight class for his best stoppage. Like, what are we doing? Why your boy couldn't stop Richard Comey, but Teofimo Lopez stopped him in a round and a half? Since your boy's such a good knockout artist, your dude ain't even a better knockout artist than Teofimo Lopez. Fuck, we talking about better than Tank Davis? The motherfucker couldn't even knock out Richard Comey, bro. He was looking at, man, ref, I can't get the job done. I done hit this motherfucker with everything I got. I done hit him with left hands. I done hit him with right hands. I done hit him with uppercuts. I done counterpunched his ass. But I can't stop him. So when you stop the fight for me, he couldn't even stop that motherfucker, bro. But Jose Ramirez stopped him. And motherfucking Teofimo Lopez stopped him. What about Linares, bro? Linares got stopped 3 times before he fought fucking Lomachenko. And he was able to drop Lomachenko, and it took Lomachenko damn near the whole fight to stop him, bro. Luke Campbell, he couldn't even stop fucking Luke Campbell, bro. Luke Campbell got stopped by Ryan Garcia, who Tank Davis stopped, by the way. And if you look at the people that he knocks out, bro, Linares already been knocked out before. He just continues to disappoint. Meanwhile, Tank Davis stopped Pedraza. Nobody had ever stopped him before. He stopped Leon Walsh. Nobody stopped him before. Fonseca, nobody had stopped him. Barrios, nobody had stopped him. Ryan Garcia, nobody had stopped him. Hector Garcia, nobody had stopped him. Rolly Romero, nobody had stopped him. Nunez, Santa Cruz, none of these fighters had been stopped before they stepped into the ring with Gervonta Tank Davis, bro. How are you? And then you want to talk about knockouts, all that no mask Chinko shit, that's cool. But an artist, what can artists do, Truth? They can draw different fucking pictures for your ass. Yeah, they can draw a different picture. A knockout artist can knock you off coming off the front foot, like he did Leo Santa Cruz. A knockout artist can knock your ass out off the back foot, like he did Rolly Romero. A knockout artist can knock your ass out to the body. They can put you down to the body like he did Mario Barrios, but then knock you out up top with a right hook like he did Pedraza. When the last time Lomachenko knocked the motherfucker through the ropes? Like Tank Davis did Pedraza. The fuck is we talking about? When the last time he knocked the motherfucker through the ropes? Leo Santa Cruz is still asleep somewhere, bro. As a matter of fact, Tank Davis stopped Mario Barrios. Keith Thurman couldn't even fucking stop Mario Barrios, dog. One time, up at 147, couldn't even stop Mario Barrios. You cannot possibly be a better knockout artist than a motherfucker that got more knockouts than you got fights. Loma's knockout, I don't know what, 11 knockouts in his 20 fights. That's a 55% knockout ratio. Tank Davis got 27 knockouts in 29 fights. That's a 93% KO ratio, bro. Literally by definition of being a knockout artist, someone that is able to get knockouts in different ways and someone that is able to make the ref stop the fight before going to decision. By definition, bro. By definition, Tank Davis is a better knockout artist simply by doing it more than Loma. And the only common opponent that they have, Tank Davis knocked him out and Lomachenko couldn't. Motherfuckers that get knocked out by Ryan Garcia, who Loma couldn't knock out, and Luke Campbell, Tank Davis knocks out Ryan Garcia. Lomachenko's knockout percentage has dropped as he goes up in weight. Tank Davis has stayed about the same. The only person you could say he didn't stop was Isak Pitbull Cruz, and that was because of a fucking hand injury, bro. So I don't understand how you got one fighter that can go 130 knocking shit out, 135 knocking shit out, back down to 130 knocking shit out, up to 140 knocking shit out, back down to 135 knocking shit out. Jermaine fucking Ortiz got put down multiple times by bum ass Joseph Adorno, bro. Joseph Adorno put down Jermaine Ortiz 2-3 times in that fight. Lomachenko was hitting him with everything he could. With every fucking thing he could. Guess what? Guess what happened with Loma? He couldn't stop Jermaine Ortiz. As a matter of fact, some people feel like he lost the fight. Devin the Dream Haney. Loma never got him as hurt as fucking Jorge Linares got him. Never. Not one time, bro. And he couldn't stop Devin. He let his foot off the fucking gas. How you a knockout artist? You get a motherfucker hurt and you get softer. But you a killer though. You a knockout artist though. Come on, bro. Like y'all gotta stop this bullshit, man. The man goes in there with dudes that been knocked out multiple times in Salido, can't get stoppages. Tank Davis has more stoppages than he has fucking fights. And Tank Davis is known for knocking out motherfuckers that never lost. When has Loma ever knocked a motherfucker blind before? Has Loma ever hit somebody so fucking hard to where they go to their corner and they're like, I can't fucking see? Hector, you okay? I can't fucking see. When has that ever happened in Loma's career? And you want to talk about knockout artists? Bro, the man literally reads you so perfectly to where he's knocking you out with shit that you had success with earlier in the fight. Leo Santa Cruz, I'm throwing straight punches. I'm throwing my 1-2 down the middle. Oh, Leo is doing good with Tank. He doing good with Tank. That same combination gets you put to sleep. Same combination gets you put to sleep. Mario Barrios, I'm having success with the 2-1 because I watched the Leo Santa Cruz fight. I'm throwing my 1-2 as well. Up, I just caught you with a lazy ass jab. I'm coming over the top of it with a right hook, putting your ass down. Then I'm walking you down behind earmuffs and putting you down with body shots, making the ref stop the fight. I'm in the pocket with Jose Pedraza, going to the body, throwing uppercuts and throwing right hooks. Like, bro, he gets stoppages in way more ways. Not only does he get more stoppages than Lomachenko, he gets stoppages in a variety of ways that Lomachenko could only dream about getting. Rolly Romero, oh, you throwing that 2-1, left hand, head off the line, pivot out, and now your ass over there twisting your ankle trying to get up. What the fuck are we talking about, bro? This is not even a conversation, to be honest with you, Truth. I know you love Loma, but please, bro, try to come at something that I just said, man. That's really all I have for you. I don't have nothing else to say.
Okay, too easy. So you said you did throw a lot at the wall, but I'm gonna correct these points, and now I'm going to go based off of my memory. So some of them may be out of order, but I'm going to do my best to correct them. You bring up the Teofimo point with Richard Comey, but yet did Teo stop Nakatani? He didn't. Who did? Loma. Wait, so Loma did something that Tio couldn't, and Tio went life and death with Nakatani, and Loma made it look relatively easy. It's crazy. You talk about knocking a man blind, a man that you brought up a division, and again, you went back to concussive power, but technically, didn't Tank make Hector quit because he knew what to say? So it wasn't that he quote unquote knocked him out. He quote unquote knocked him blind, couldn't see. A lot of fighters have said that and haven't actually been blind. There was no way to actually test that. But we'll move aside about that. The thing is, with an artist, they don't need things in their advantage in order to paint a picture. So, meaning I can't be this great knockout artist if I already have the work pre-made for me. What does that mean? That means if I don't rehydrate or put weight conditions on people to where they're drained to where my punches maybe hit a little bit harder, or towards the back half of the fight, in that Barrios fight, and you mentioned where my punches finally take effect, at that, he had a little success earlier, but most of the time he was getting pieced up by Barrios. Now you bring up Loma begging, and again, I already said it's disjointed, so I apologize if it seems scattered. But you bring up Richard Comey, Loma begging him. I will. If you want to say this, I'll say Loma does sometimes have too much compassion. When he was just whipping up on Comey and everybody was like, stop the fight, stop the fight. Yeah, certainly the fight couldn't have been stopped. And Loma begging just because Comey got his wife at the ringside and she over here crying because Loma, this white boy, putting all his hands, feet, and paws in Comey's face, and it wasn't good. But Teofimo, the bigger man, mind you, you're comparing both Teofimo, who is probably a natural super middle, no, not super middle, but light super welterweight, to a natural 126 pounder. But in that Leo Santa Cruz fight, didn't Tank weigh almost at the middleweight limit at 160 pounds, fighting at 130? But we talk about Devin Haney and Regis. At least that was at junior welter. But Tank was approximately 160 and still was going life and death with Leo until Leo, you say it was great boxing knowledge. I call it throwing the same shot 3 times in a row and Tank not being a dumbass and eventually countering, parrying it and throwing the uppercut. And I would say that's more of Leo being a dumb than him being a KO artiste. Where was this artistry with Isak Pitbull Cruz? Because Cruz was not this defensive wizard where he had to formulate a game plan. No, Cruz was getting hit flush. Did he forget his paintbrush at the house that day? Where Cruz was right in his face getting rock'em sock'em and didn't even kneel? Or maybe that's what happens when he actually faced somebody that is properly hydrated and properly in his weight class. And you mentioned Tank has more knockouts than Loma has fights. But when you look at the fights that Tank has had, you realize they're left lacking, right? My brother BF already, nailed that point home, so I'm not going to stay on that one too long. But saying someone has more of something doesn't mean that they're better at something. I just want, like, right now, we would say, let me use as an example real quick. Well, really, Floyd Mayweather has more, but that's besides the point. I'm just doing it. So let me go. I attached that, did that, stop. Loma. Like I said, making a man stop. The elite level fighter that Loma has, making them quit versus Tank concussive force powering through people that he's weight drained and put a rehydration clause on, and people that he's naturally bigger than. You can't be, again, if Deontay Wilder went to cruiserweight, he would not be considered this KO artist because he would be godly then. We still consider him that now. But it's all about who you fight, not that you fought somebody and knocked them out. The caliber of opponents isn't the same. Plus, the people that Loma has made quit far surpass the ones that Tank can't see, and that person being brought up. Who was the other one? Mind you, when you bring up Jorge Linares, there you go, Linares. You do know that was Loma's first fight at the division, fighting the lineal champion for his belt. That he stopped at his first fight at the division. I mean, we just try to downplay it like, oh, Loma, he got put down like Jorge Linares, like Jorge was some scrub. But Loma did come back and stop him. The lineal champion, his first title at the division. So we can't compare the two. The different artists, not every artist is painting every day. Different artists come out with painting once, but it's not about the artistry, it's about the masterpiece. Anybody can go to the Dollar General and get a painting, but the master, the real artist, oh no, you're gonna expect this, because when I do happen, it's a beautiful piece of art that is gonna be remembered through all time. And I think I'll stop right there.
Number one, bro, this idea, you didn't address anything really that I said, but I get it, bro. You said T.O. didn't stop Nakatani, and you act like Nakatani is a good stoppage. Nakatani got stopped by sushi roll. You said artists don't need things in their advantage. So why did Loma pull up Rigondeaux 2 weight classes? You never addressed that, bro. You never mentioned that. That's in that little Lomachenko era. Lomachenko, that's the best one. But what you won't bring up is the fact that he pulled the man up 2 weight classes to do that shit. Yeah, so that's your best. So when you talk about Loma don't need no advantages, I would say pulling the motherfucker up 2 weight classes is a pretty big advantage. Once you on the side of Canelo pulling up Jermell Charlo 2 weight classes is a pretty big advantage. Loma did the same fucking thing, bro. And then you admitted that Loma ain't a fucking killer. Loma has too much compassion. Okay. Well, Tank don't. Tank ain't got no compassion. And which one of them fighters that Loma did in that Lomachenko era you talking about, which one of them is more accomplished than Leo Santa Cruz? Which one of them is a 4th division champion? The only one you can mention is Jorge Linares, which again, you talked about him being lineal champion. Cool, no problem. You didn't talk about the fact that he got stopped 3 times before getting in the ring with Loma. You didn't talk about that. You didn't talk about Thompson, DeMarco, and Zambrano stopping his ass. You didn't want to talk about that shit. You didn't want to talk about that shit. Then you said Tank weighed 160 during the Leo Santa Cruz fight. No, he did not. It's cap. It's cap. And you make weight and you get it popping anyway. So this idea that Tank Davis, who's knocked out more people than Loma has had fights, that has knockouts in different varieties and the more variety of Loma, who has a longer knockout streak than Loma, who has a higher knockout percentage by almost double. You're talking about a dude with a 55% knockout percentage versus a guy with a 93% knockout percentage. A guy who's lost 3 times. You such a good knockout artist. How come you couldn't knock out a motherfucker? You talk about how Tank was getting hands and shit put on him and he had to get the stoppage that way. Why couldn't Loma turn around and use his great knockout artist masterpiece capabilities and shit to stop Salido, who had already been stopped 6 times? Why couldn't he do that shit, bro? Why couldn't he pull out the master super duper master knockout artist and knockout skills and all that shit you say he got? Why couldn't he do that shit to stop Pedraza? Why didn't that happen, bro? Why didn't he pull out those skills to stop Jermaine Ortiz? Why didn't he pull out those skills to stop Devin Haney? The only person you can point to is Isak Pitbull Cruz, and we all saw Tank wasn't throwing his left hand in the back half of that fight. We all saw that shit. I would argue that's why he didn't stop Isak Pitbull Cruz, bro, because the man's hand was hurt. But literally everyone else, except some 6-round fight where he put the dude down multiple times, he stopped everything moving, bro. He literally stopped everything moving. Loma is good at stopping motherfuckers that get stopped by other people. Tank stops motherfuckers that ain't been stopped by nobody before. And Tank does it and carries his power through multiple weight classes. The power don't change. As Loma moves up, his power gets weaker. His power gets weaker. That's a proven fact. The knockout percentage has dropped. It went down ever since the motherfucker started moving up. Tank got one fight at 140, stoppages. All of them. So I hear what you're saying, bro, but you can't get around nothing that I'm saying. Now, we done with this shit. We can just go back and forth.
I wanted to respond.
No, we can go back and forth now. You went twice, I went twice. We can just throw shit off each other.
Yeah. I got you.
Ahead.
So with the Rigo point, who called out whom?
Rigo called him out.
Oh, so the person that wanted the smoke and Loma obliged, we should now feel sorry that he had to fight Loma?
No.
Okay, so
It's not impressive.
It's not impressive.
No, it's not impressive.
Okay,
it's not
how
impressive.
many times did Rigo get stopped before then?
It's not impressive for a 130-pound fighter to knock out a 122-pound fighter. That's why they have weight classes for a reason. And to show you that after that fight, has Rigo fought at 130 again? No, he took his ass, a little bitty, small, miniature ass. He took his ass back down. It's not impressive. If Tank Davis, bro, that's the difference between me and y'all. If Tank Davis stopped, who ain't never been stopped? Luis Alberto Lopez ain't never been stopped. But if he bring his ass up from featherweight and Tank Davis stop him at 135 pounds, that shit ain't impressive. You pulled the man up 2 weight classes. You're supposed to do that. You're supposed to do that.
But at the same time, we're giving him credit for Hector Garcia.
He pulled him up 1 weight class. That's just another dude he knocked out.
He's pulling people up. He's catch weighting. He's rehydrating. He's getting an advantage. That's the difference. How much of is it artistry, or is the bed already made for you? All you got to do is just lie in it.
What advantage did he have in the fight against Rolly Ramiro or Leo Santa Cruz?
Well, and Leo, it's heavily reported that he came in at 160 pounds.
Did he make weight?
Yes, he made weight. But that again, you're the same
what we
one
talking about?
Don't we both talk about if you're trying to come down and do all these things, you're looking for an advantage, right?
100%.
Me and you both agree on that.
100%.
Okay, so if it's being heavily reported that Tank was approximately 160 pounds and is coming down in weight to 130 and fighting a 130 pounder, yes, it was a spectacular shot. But when you look at it, it's like, well, I mean, it was a middleweight.
But cutting all that weight also hurts you. But has Loma? Why didn't Loma do Rigo like that?
What do you mean he made him quit?
Why didn't he? Who Loma putting to sleep?
Why
does Loma have a 55% knockout ratio?
64.
How come Lomachenko couldn't stop Salido?
Salido came in overweight on that match too on purpose. Why do you think he did that? He came in 20 pounds over the weight limit. Why couldn't he stop Pedraza? That's why he was willing to lose.
Why couldn't he stop Pedraza?
Because he was not ready to get stopped by Loma. We got to stop with this Salido point.
Why couldn't he stop Pedraza? Why couldn't he stop Coleman?
So Pedraza fought Loma the same way he fought Tank.
It doesn't matter if you're a knockout artist, right?
Styles make fights. That's the
Loma's a knockout artist, though, right?
That's the same way Joe Joyce was able to stop Joseph Parker, but Wilder couldn't lay a finger on him. Neither could Zane.
If you're a better knockout artist, you get the knockout.
He fought them differently.
Who can we point to on Tank Davis' resume that somebody knocked out that he didn't knock out?
That somebody knocked out that.
Is there a fighter like Leonard, like fucking Pedraza, for instance? Loma couldn't knock him out, somebody else knocked him out. Luke Campbell, for instance. Loma couldn't knock him out, somebody else knocked him out. Richard Comey, for instance. Loma couldn't knock him out, no, somebody else couldn't knock him out. Where can we go to Tank Davis's resume where somebody knocked that motherfucker out and Tank Davis couldn't knock him out? Where can I go to find that?
We can't because the caliber of opponent is so low. He should have been able to knock him out. Like you're arguing two different things because we look at Loma and we acknowledge he was fighting the cream of the crop.
The fighters that Loma was fighting at featherweight are of higher caliber than the fighters that Tank Davis been fighting at lightweight and super lightweight. What featherweight? What featherweight that Loma stopped is beating Hector Luis Garcia or Leo Santa Cruz? I'm just asking for a
now
friend.
now it's about who can beat who.
Because but I'm saying you saying low caliber of opponents, meaning he fighting trash. But if he knocking out trash, then the people on Loma resume should be better than the people he knocked out, right?
The people on Loma's resume are better than the people he can knock out.
Okay, cool. So who's better on Loma's resume? Who's better than Leo? Who's more accomplished than Leo?
Who's better? Notice more accomplished, not who.
Either or.
Several fighters. So you're telling me Rigondeaux couldn't beat Leo?
No. Hell no. All that activity, that size, the motherfucker Rico was trash at 130. Anything over 122, he was garbage. Am I wrong?
I mean, I'm not saying you, but you're talking about in this fantasy matchup, who at the time that they fought, not who in general.
Okay, we can't do fantasy matchups. Which one of those two fighters was able to accomplish more in their career?
Okay, so accomplished. So if you're talking about the lower weight classes, it was slim pickings, but yes, Leo accomplished more.
Okay.
Yeah, Leo accomplished more, but who gets necessarily more?
Who you got in the fight between Mario Barrios and Richard Coleman? Who you think went in between Mario Barrios and Nakatani?
You would give the edge to Barrios, but is it the same Barrios that had a not necessarily? It wasn't a catch weight, but had a rehydration clause. Is it that same Barrios? Because if you're going to use these, we got to use them in the same conditions in which they fought in.
Okay.
That's ultimately what's going to come back. Because then, okay, we got to slap a rehydration clause on. Okay, hold on.
Oh, I gotta make the playing field even.
You got to do what Tank did. You just have to push the fighters, but they're in Tank situation.
Was Mario Barrios? So now Mario Barrios is weight drained. 2 years after the fight, he was weight drained.
We can assign any characteristics. We have to put the simulation the same. He had a rehydration clause. So whether or not the characteristics were weight drained or whatever, we have to slap the same system so that we can run our simulation through. So Tank
Davis is the same size as Monster Inouye, and he's stopping 140 pounders. Loma won't even go up to 140. Rehydration clause or not.
So yes, Tank is the bigger fighter between Loma and Tank. Yes, Tank is the bigger fighter.
He's the better knockout artist too.
He's the bigger fighter that still needs an advantage.
Loma needs an advantage too.
Okay, who else other than Rigondeaux who called Loma out? What other example can you bring up? Because we can bring up multiple Tank examples.
All you have is Mario Barrios and Ryan Garcia, both of which, if you use your eyes,
Garcia because he brought him up.
But there was no if you make 135, there's no rehydration clause. People come up all the time, and he still went in there and knocked the motherfucker blind.
So, but you know that defeats the Rigondeaux because people come up all the time, and he asked for it.
They don't come up 2 weight classes.
People go up 2 weight classes.
He skipped a weight class.
People skip weight classes. It happens. Like, however you want to characterize it.
Yeah.
He asked for it, and he knew what he was asking for.
And there are fighters on Loma's resume that he didn't stop that you and I both know. If you put him in there with Tank, you know what you would be picking. You know what the odds would be. You put Richard Coleman in the ring with Tank Davis.
You
You put Nakatani in the ring with Tank Davis.
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
You put Jermaine Ortiz in the ring with Tank Davis.
Yeah.
You put Sosa in the ring with Tank Davis. You put Regan Diao in the ring with Tank Davis. You put Nicholas Walters in the ring with Tank Davis. You put all of them dudes in the
Nicholas Walters. Whoa!
Come on, bro. Yes.
Walters at the time they fought.
Man, you put anybody that Lomachenko fight in the ring with Tank Davis.
Wait,
you
we
know
can't
what
even do that because he still hasn't even fought Linares. He's afraid to even fight the fighters that are on his resume.
Why would he fight Linares when he beat Leo Santa Cruz already? Why would we want to see Tank Davis fight a motherfucker that's getting knocked out 5-6 times, bro?
At 135,
your dude gets in the ring with motherfuckers that been knocked out 3-4 times and can't knock them out.
At
but he a better knockout artist.
135, though, Tank does not have that same. He's either going down where he has the obvious weight advantage, or he's coming up and putting stipulations on the belt.
Why couldn't Lomachenko stop Luke Campbell? Why couldn't Lomachenko stop Luke Campbell? He hit him with a lot of clean punches with his knockout artist.
And what happened?
Why couldn't Lomachenko stop Jorge Linares? Oh, he did stop him. Why couldn't Lomachenko stop motherfucking Pedraza, bro? He hit him with a lot of clean punches.
He did. And what happened in that 12th round, KO?
The bell rung and they went to the scorecard.
Oh, yeah. Pedraza was touching that canvas a lot, wouldn't you say?
He went the distance. A knockout artist, if they get you hurt, they stop you.
Got you. A knockout artist get you hurt and they stop you. So Cruz.
Tank Davis didn't hurt him.
Oh,
you giving me
the knockout artist didn't hurt somebody?
You give me Cruz as one name. I give you Salido, Comey.
Salido came in that fight purposefully 20 pounds over the weight limit.
Matter. You a knockout artist, right?
His belt.
You a knockout artist, right?
Correct.
And this. I don't give a fuck how much you gain. All them other trash ass. Should we go down the list of people that stopped Salido? You want to do that
before Loma? And did Salido come in overweight for that bout?
It don't matter if you're a knockout artist.
Because context matters. This is the context of why these knockouts happen. Everything happens for that reason. Oh, okay. For that, he's properly hydrated and everything. Okay, cool. He put on weight to make sure he could take some more punishment.
Loma didn't even like. Okay, cool. Can you at least hurt him? Can you at least beat him?
So Salido was definitely hurt. He was definitely hurt in that fight.
Okay. You think so?
I mean, we can go back. So? Definitely in those later rounds where he was just doing a whole bunch of hugging, Salido wasn't hurt.
So why does Tank Davis? Why doesn't Loma have as many stoppages as Tank Davis? Like, why does Tank
Loma
Davis
just doesn't? Loma hasn't.
Why is Loma's knockout percentage so low if he's such a good knockout artist?
Loma hasn't fought. I mean, for him being a natural 126 pounder to have
take Tank Davis out of it. Take Tank Davis out of it. Why does he have 11 knockouts in 20 fights?
Because
forget about Tank for a minute. We can leave Tank alone. Why does he have 11 knockouts in 20 fights?
Because when you're fighting the caliber of opponent, it becomes harder to stop them. When you're fighting an elite level competition, you're going to have to show more than just concussive power.
Okay, cool. Is Richard Comey elite level competition?
He was an IBF champion, super champion at 135.
Is he elite level
super champion has Tank Davis fought at 135?
Is he an elite level fighter?
He was a champion at the weight division.
Rolly Romero is a champion at 140. This is not them, bro. This is me. I don't stop. Is he an elite level fighter?
Was Richard Comey an elite level fighter?
Was he an elite level fighter? You can say he was among
one of the best in the division. You can say he was among one of the
best. Was he? You said it's hard to get stoppages when you fight elite level fighters. Is Richard Comey elite?
He was amongst the best in the division. Yes, he was amongst the best.
Coming off of a stoppage loss to Teofimo, he was amongst the best.
He was amongst the best in the division at the time. Yes.
Was he elite?
What? So what are you saying as far as elite?
Give me a letter grade.
He was amongst
Give me a letter grade. Do you consider him a B level fighter?
I
A C
would
level fighter?
consider him a B. I would consider him
So
a B.
not elite.
So elite is A.
100%. You know that.
How many fighters are elite then?
That's
like
why the
you're
word.
saying
That's
but
why the word
that's why
elite means
elite.
select
There shouldn't
few.
be that many A's.
There's not. You said
Okay,
Loma.
so
You said Loma
at
only
that
got
point in
11.
time,
You said Loma only got 11 stoppages because when you're fighting elite level competition, it's harder to get stoppages. So let's run down the people that he fought. All of the people that he didn't stop should be elite, right?
among
So
the best,
let's
correct?
talk
Should be
about Richard
elite
Comey.
among the best.
Is
Elite
Richard
among the
Comey
best.
an elite level fighter?
He was among the best in the division. Correct.
Is he elite? You know
What?
he's not. Just answer the
Okay.
question, bro.
Okay, so no, because you're wanting
It's a
to
yes
say
or no
elite, but
question.
I'm saying he was among the best that were to
When
offer at the
Lomachenko
division.
fought him, was he considered to be better than Teofimo Lopez at 135?
No, because Tio knocked him
When
out. No.
Lomachenko fought him at the time, was he considered to be better than Ryan Garcia at 135?
There was definitely yes, because
No,
he
he
was
was
a
not.
super champion.
No, he
He
was
was a
not.
super champion.
When Lomachenko fought that man, he was not a fucking champion.
I said he was. I did not say he
We're
was a
talking
current.
about when Loma fought him. Was he
Ryan had
among the
done
best in the
nothing
division?
at the division outside of hitting Luke Campbell with a liver shot. Yes,
Was
everybody
he
saw the
considered to be
potential of
better than
Ryan.
Ryan Garcia, bro?
Everybody saw the potential of Ryan, but actual work at the division, no.
At 30 years old, 30 plus
Actual
years old, coming off of being stopped by Teofimo Lopez, with Ryan Garcia coming off of what he was doing to guys like Fonseca and Luke Campbell, no one had Richard Comey ranked above Ryan Garcia. You
and
know
what
that,
sanction
bro.
and what sanctioning body? And what sanctioning body?
In any of them.
Okay.
Comey was a tune-up
Comey was
when Loma
definitely
took
ranked.
off time. When Loma took off time and came back to fight Nakatani and Comey was a fucking tune-up.
Comey was ranked higher than Ryan Garcia. I forgot which sanctioning body, but he was definitely ranked higher.
They move people up in rankings when people get ready to fight them. You know this, bro.
You
Come on.
just said he wasn't ranked higher than Ryan. Don't tell me now they move people.
By fans and pundits at the
So
time
fans are
in
fickle. Like, yes, Ryan has
2021,
more fans.
in
More people are going to rate
2021,
him higher.
in 2021, when Loma fought Comey, you had Devin Haney, elite. You had
Elite.
Tank Davis, elite. Loma,
Elite.
still considered elite. Teofimo,
Elite.
considered elite. And you can make an argument for Ryan, but those four right there. And then you got guys like Frank Martin that people believe can beat motherfucking Richard Comey.
But he wasn't elite.
Neither was Richard Comey. Was Richard Comey
But
elite?
Comey was a super champion at
Was
the
he?
division. Frank
I
was
don't give
nothing.
a fuck. Was he elite when Loma fought him? Yes or no?
He was among the best of the division and ranked high.
What? No,
In,
I didn't ask you about it. I didn't ask you about him. Among the best can mean top 10. Among the best can mean top 15.
So in
Among
a
the best can mean
division
top
that has
20.
over
There's
100 or
literally
so
hundreds
fighters.
of fighters. Truth. You can't do this with me, bro. There's literally hundreds of fighters in lightweight right now fighting. Some of them we don't know. Some of them we know. There's only a select few that are elite. You said, and you put your foot in your mouth when you said it, and you trying to talk it back, but you know I'm not somebody you can do that with. You said that Loma's percentage is low because he's only fighting elite level fighters. And when you fight elite level fighters, it's harder to get knockouts. Cool.
So
I'm running down the list of people that he didn't knock out, and they should all be elite, but you know that they're not. So let's start with Richard fucking Comey. Is Richard Comey an elite level fighter?
Yeah, so if there's 100 or so fighters in the division and
No,
you're considered
elite
top
is
10,
top 5.
that would be considered elite.
Elite is top 5. Since you want to make me put a definition on it, since you're trying your hardest to not admit, because you know I'm about to go down a whole list and rotisserie your ass. You know what's about to happen, and you trying to keep from happening. It's too late. You already bodied, bro. Was Richard Comey an elite level fighter? Yes or no?
Yes, he was the top of the division. Yes, he was an elite level fighter. Correct.
You're lying, but he
How
didn't
you're
stop
moving it
him.
to top
But
five?
we'll keep going. We'll keep
How you're
going.
moving
I'm
it to
I'm
top
gonna make
five?
you. I'm
But
gonna make you. I'm gonna make you sit up here and lie to these 256 people.
being a
I'm
top
gonna make
10,
you lie. That's okay. You said he
being
was
a
elite.
top 10
Loma didn't
fighter
stop
in a
Richard Comey
division
because Richard Comey was elite. Even though Richard Comey was stopped by Jose Ramirez, who's not elite, and he was stopped by Teofimo Lopez. Okay, cool. Richard Comey was elite. Was Luke Campbell?
elite level
No.
elite level
Was
when
elite?
Loma
Was
fought.
Luke
When
Campbell?
Loma
It's
fought.
okay. It's okay.
When Loma
Fine.
fought.
Everybody heard you say Richard Comey is elite. I'm moving
He
on.
was elite level when Loma
Okay,
fought.
no.
Correct.
Elite level, elite, whatever. Everybody heard you say Richard Comey is elite. You got it. Whatever.
Correct. Correct. I'll stand on it.
Was Luke Campbell elite?
Luke Campbell was in several. I wouldn't say he was elite, but he
It's
was
a yes or no
definitely
question. Was
no,
he elite?
no. Luke Campbell was not elite. Was
Why
he a?
why wasn't Lomachenko able to stop him?
Luke Campbell fought that fight very conservatively in order to not get stopped. Again, what you're doing is it's a yes or no, but there's context that matters. If a person, same way that I brought up, Joyce,
Shouldn't they KO artists? Shouldn't they KO artists regardless of how conservative someone is fighting? Shouldn't they be able to cut off the ring and get their shit off because they're such a good KO artist that they knock them out anyway?
I mean, maybe in your definition of KO artist, but your definition of KO artist hasn't even fought somebody to the caliber of Luke Campbell at 135. So you can't even say that.
Did you just say that Tank Davis didn't fight somebody to the caliber of Luke Campbell?
At 135?
Didn't Tank Davis just make the motherfucker quit who stopped Luke Campbell?
Caliber. What has Ryan Garcia done at 135 but fought for interim?
Didn't he get one of those interims from Luke Campbell?
Correct. Did Luke fight for a super?
Wait a minute.
Did Luke fight for a super belt? What super belt has Tank Davis?
And I see all the
fought at
super chats, y'all. I
135?
see all y'all super chats. I'm gonna get them, but I gotta get this. I gotta cook on this. So
Yeah, what super belt has Tank Davis fought for at 35?
we're talking about knockout artists.
What?
Why we're talking about super belts?
But we're talking
why
about
you
we're talking
to-
about caliber. We're talking about the caliber of opponent. We're not talking about. You want to go back?
Come back.
You, but you
Come
were
back to
bringing
where
up.
we at. Come
You
back
know,
to
you
where
just
we
was
at.
talking about level because you
Come-
just asked about
Come
Luke
back to
Campbell.
where we at. Come back to where we at.
I'm still here.
I asked you because I got a very good memory. Truth. We're gonna stay right here, bro. You're gonna get this work.
Yes, sir. I'm here.
You said that Loma did not stop Luke Campbell because Luke Campbell is a high level fighter and he fought conservatively. And you said Tank Davis hasn't fought anyone at 135 that's on Luke Campbell's level. My response to that was a very simple response. Tank Davis made the motherfucker quit that made Luke Campbell quit.
The one that Luke Campbell dropped, right?
Yeah, he dropped him. And then Luke Campbell lost to him by stoppage because he couldn't get up from a body shot. So that's like saying that Terrence Bud Crawford didn't fight anybody as good as motherfucking, let's say, we comparing Terrence Bud Crawford to knocking out. Oh, he didn't fight anybody as good as Josh Kelly. He didn't fight nobody that's as good as Josh Kelly. So therefore, he ain't a good knockout artist. He's not a better knockout artist. But Terrence Crawford fought David Avenesian and knocked him out. And David Avenesian is the motherfucker that made Josh Kelly quit. That's right, what you're saying.
But in that using, I would say change it up from Bud because Bud, I mean, by that time he already had Sean Porter on his resume and Cavallaro. He already had a different name.
Long story short, Luke Campbell is not elite, and Loma didn't stop him. Correct. Okay.
I would say he's not elite.
So, are you ready? Do I need to keep going down the list, Or are you ready to concede that there are indeed fighters on Loma's resume that are not elite that he did not stop?
Correct. There's fighters on his resume that are not elite but high level. Like the
Okay,
caliber of
so
competition is still higher
so
than Tank Davis.
so you concede and you take back that point that Lomachenko has a 55 or 60% knockout ratio because when you fight elite level fighters, it's harder to get knockouts. So you done with that?
No, I don't rescind that point. It's just we're arguing
Okay.
semantics as far as high level and elite or best of the division. We're arguing semantics at that point.
Okay. All right. Cool. When Lomachenko fought Jose Pedraza, was Jose Pedraza elite?
He could be considered. Like if you're asking my personal definition, I would say no. If you're asking my personal definition, I would say no. But he would be considered. He could be considered. Not a lot of people was counting Pedraza out. So it's not, like I said, if you're asking my personal definition, no. However, that doesn't mean that he wasn't considered among the best in the division.
Oh, shit. Did Tank Davis stop him?
At a different division, sure.
When Tank Davis stopped him, was he considered elite at the division that he stopped him in?
He was a champion at the division he stopped him in.
Was he undefeated?
Oh, so undefeated makes you elite now?
He was undefeated and a champion, so he was
So
elite at 130,
undefeated
right?
makes you elite.
No, being a world champion, winning the way that Pedraza was winning, makes you a high-level fighter. And you can say he's elite or high level. You can use whatever word you're trying to use to get out of the hole you dug yourself. Tank stopped him while he was an undefeated champion. And
At
Loma
another
couldn't stop him.
division.
And Loma couldn't stop him
At a higher weight division.
where he was older and less of a fighter at.
And fought Loma differently than he fought Tank at a lesser division as well.
Because Loma can't, if he's a knockout artist, shouldn't he be able to, again, if a motherfucker's fighting you differently and boxing you a masterclass knockout artist boxing and shit. I thought Loma had the footwork, the skills, the speed, the matrix, all that shit. Why couldn't he cut off the ring and stop him?
Started to happen in the 12th round, just didn't go their way.
Just so we clear, Tank Davis has more knockouts than Lomachenko has fights. He has stopped people that Loma was not able to stop.
At a different division. At a different division.
Lomachenko, which means a knockout artist, go through different divisions and shit. So I can go 130, I stop your ass. 135, I stop your ass. 140, I stop your ass. 126, where I start my career, I stop your ass. That's a knockout artist. I'm going up and down this motherfucker. I'm stopping shit regardless. Lomachenko is unable to do that. As a matter of fact, when Loma don't get the stoppage, you blame it on the fact that the other person was fighting a certain way. That ain't what we do for knockout artists, right? Like, you a knockout artist, bro. Like, why we, like, what we talking about? Like,
Well,
you a knockout artist.
You definitely made it.
How you gonna blame somebody else because you can't get the stop?
You definitely blamed the excuse for the guy that Tank lasted 6 rounds with. Oh, but he put him down a couple of times. And then for a cruise, oh, his hand hurt like he didn't have another hand. An artist only paint with one hand? Or does he use two?
No, you used to. And okay, so my guy, we can go there. Tank Davis didn't stop a dude in the 6-round fight that he put down multiple times and had hurt. And if the fight was 8 rounds or 10 rounds, he would have stopped him. Tank Davis didn't stop another guy that has been very durable, but Tank Davis had a little injury or whatever, but he didn't stop him either. Lomachenko didn't stop a motherfucker in Pedraza that had already been stopped before. He didn't stop a nigga in Comey who had already been stopped before. He didn't stop Salido, who had been stopped multiple times. Like, your guy is just leaking stoppages. He just can't stop a motherfucker. He didn't stop Jermaine Ortiz. He didn't stop Devin Haney. He ain't stopping shit. And it ain't like he ain't stopping them because he couldn't get him hurt or he couldn't hit him or they was too slick for him. He had Devin reeling. Knockout artists put that shit away. When Tank ever had somebody, how Loma had Devin and they didn't go away? Not never. Knockout artists, right? He had Jermaine Ortiz. He had Jermaine Ortiz. He had Jermaine Ortiz reeling.
Haney.
He had Jermaine Ortiz. He had Jermaine Ortiz reeling. Had him reeling, had him going crazy, had him losing it. Couldn't stop him. So a knockout, Loma is the type of motherfucker to get you hurt and let you off the hook. Not the guy I'm talking about though. How you better?
Caliber. That was also Loma coming off of war and a layoff as well. And again, Jermaine was a pretty big boy. That's a pretty big boy. But when has Tank fought someone to the caliber of a Devin Haney to where we could see what he does against that level of competition?
Oh, Lomachenko has a better resume for sure. For sure. But it ain't about how good Devin is. Once you get him hurt, if you a knockout artist, you that shit over with. Especially if you get him hurt. He had him hurt damn near the whole 10th round. You had 3 minutes to do your work against a fighter that's real and you couldn't do shit.
Well, as we know from the sparring footage, Devin knows how to adapt when he's hurt. He knows how to move around when he's hurt.
Really?
He knows how to serve. Devin knows
Really?
how to survive.
You talking about the sparring footage where the second half of the sparring would have never even happened if it was a real fight? That sparring footage? That's the fight you're talking about? Right?
Yeah. He knows how to survive.
Okay. But
that was shown then.
But Tank had him in a position to where if it was a real fight, then they stopping that shit because he had him with 25 unanswered punches, hurt multiple times. Your guy had him in the same position in a real fight, but Devin actually survived. And your guy had on gloves half the size as Tank Davis, and your guy Devin didn't have on headgear when he was fighting your guy.
And Tank is the natural bigger fighter.
Naturally bigger than who?
Loma.
Okay, what that mean?
Like we're not arguing. We're not arguing concussive power because I'll give that to Tank.
We're arguing knockout artists. What Loma knockout? We're arguing artistry. What's your size got to do with knocking somebody off?
Because you got Tank over here drawing stick figures and playing in the mud versus you got Loma painting Mona Lisa and you like, well, there ain't another Mona Lisa. Why ain't there more? There's more stick figures.
All right, cool. Like, if he paint Mona Lisas, can you tell me what fight I can go to where he knocks somebody off the back foot? What fight can I go watch to watch him like KO a motherfucker off the back foot?
Off the back foot? That was you can look at Krolla.
Okay. What about a slip? What about a slip counter uppercut? What can I go watch that?
Okay, so if you're naming a specific punch sequences, like that's different.
I'm trying to figure out where we can go to get this artistry at, bro.
Right, but it's again, Leo. It was the closest thing he came to a Mona Lisa, and even then, he had to have somebody draw it for him. Did you not
see the Pedraza fight? What are you talking about?
Pedraza was cool, but he was also getting put hands on him too.
Pedraza was putting hands on Tank?
Yeah, he was cool. It was cool.
Truth, this has been fun, bro.
It has been.
This has been fun. Let's say my comments are blocked and I can't send to. Okay, Mex, I see what's up with it. Look, y'all, the panel is open for everybody to come up. I'm ready to argue. I'm done with the Loma shit. I got Tank Davis as the best KO artist in the game. I'm willing to argue with anybody about it. So we'll spend the rest of the show on that. We got about an hour and 20 minutes. The link is now open for everybody. Shout out to the homie Truth for coming up here. Truth, you know you're welcome to stay. You ain't got to go nowhere, but we changing up the convo.
Of course. Because I want to get on that better beef point.
Yeah, we're gonna get on it. That's actually a debate. That's actually a debate right there. This shit wasn't. We got Dean in the building. Panels open for everybody. Dean, what's up, man? Talk to me. Oh, hold on. My bad, y'all. I missed so many super chats. Let me
get them super chats.
To the homies, man. I read that one. I did. This is where I need to start. Shout out to Key Alexandra, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. She said, but I thought Dale was fighting Ryan. Hold on, what happened? Let me see something. Y'all give me a second. Give me 1 second. Yeah, respond to that text with what I need to do, bro. And I got you. Shout out to Chaos said, but I thought Dev was fighting Ryan for money. So if the tickets aren't selling, then why should Dev continue on with this show? Okay. All right, I got you, homie. I'm finna scroll up and do that shit right now. Don't you worry. I'm back on this shit now. All right. Anyway, moving back to this, we got the homie T Hollywood 99. T Hollywood 99 being a member to the channel. He says Santa Cruz still sleep. Damn. Shout out to A1 Hoop Zone with the 10 piece in the super chat. He says just got off the phone with Loma people. They officially kicking Truth out of the squad for this type of performance. He's being demoted back down to kicking Loma toes after fights. Damn. Shout out to Matty Yoel with the 10 piece no biscuit in the super chat. He didn't even say nothing. He just showing support. I appreciate you. Shout out to BFTB coming through heavy in the super chat with the 10 piece. He say, hold on, let me get this. I'm trying to find somebody that I need to hide on this motherfucker. When I find your ass, you getting the fuck up out of here. Just give me 1 second. But shout out to the homie BFTB with the 10 piece in the super chat. Says there's a lot of dudes in this chat that seem to have the answer, but you did a video and told them what I was doing, and they all ducked me. I gave them a layup, and they still couldn't F with me. Shout out to the homie Big Dog Willie with the 5 piece in the super chat. Says Amir Khan has a better chin than Duran. The Haney court will say anything to hate on another fighter. Bill Haney has taught his retarded cult well. Hashtag sad. Shout out DeLille with the gifted 5 memberships to y'all, man. Y'all take advantage of that, man. Appreciate you, DeLille. Shout out to Fanon International Boxing Channel with the 5 piece in the super chat. Says Ryan was the WBC interim champion when Loma fought Comey. Comey's highest ranking was number 6 in the WBO and not ranked in the other bodies. This was November of 2021. We got Big Dog Willie being a member for 7 months. He says, please stop. The wheels are coming off. And shout out to 2 Cents Boxing being a member for 5 months. I'm highly entertained. Truth is just making stuff up. Truth gonna ride for Loma. Y'all, you gonna give him that. You gonna give
Hey,
him.
there was no cap in my rap.
Nah, bro, you was capping like a motherfucker. Dean, what's up? Talk to me, Dean.
Tank Duck Jorge Linares is crazy. Like, y'all don't understand. Out of everything I have ever heard in boxing, Tank and Shakur, Tank and Devin, why Tank they fight Loma? Tank Duck Jorge Linares is a sentence I thought I would never hear in my life. That is crazy. Like, Truth, you know I love you. You know I love you. I almost Truth, do you want to send me to the hospital, man? I need to know. We're supposed to be cool. Do you want me? You know I got babies. Don't send me to the hospital. Don't say stuff like that, man. It just I was just, I was just struck in. I was just, taken aside. I couldn't believe my ears. So y'all continue. I just want to say good cooking from Knockout side. Good cooking. And y'all, continue the show, man.
All right, we got Big Dre in the building. Big Dre, what's up, man? Talk to me.
What's up, evening, peoples? Truth, I just got one quick question, man. I heard you say that Tank blew up to 160 pounds.
Yeah, he said that
when he fought Leo Santa Cruz. That's at 130 pounds.
Oak Park, Cali in the building. What up, Oak Park?
Now,
go ahead.
I just want to. Okay, dear, I got you. But he came in at 146 the morning of for the Barrios fight at 140 pounds. I just want to hear your answer, man. I'm sorry.
Well, one had a rehydration clause, and the other one, that was also when Tank was a little bit more disciplined. So I mean that was pretty much that one.
Hey, real quick. Hey, Miles, let's get these lights up, man. Oak Park, you ain't got no mod, no wrench over here. Let me get you right, Oak Park. But look, y'all get the lights up, Miles. Let's do a light check.
You do know Devin Haney came in at approximately 25 with the Regis, so I mean it's not uncommon.
Oh, it is uncommon. It's definitely uncommon. It's also unhealthy. I've been following Tank's, being a Washington native, Baltimore right up the street. I've been following Tank's career for a little bit now. Never heard him win over 150 pounds. I just want to know where this 160 come from.
That's just where it was reported.
Where
It
was it
come from
reported
frequent
again? I want to go look
flyer.
this shit up myself.
Oh, if it came from frequent, you know what?
Where did shit come
We just
from?
gonna toss
160
it.
It
tonight in
came
the
from frequent flyer.
Get
I'm
the fuck
telling
out
y'all
of
who it
here,
came
man.
from. He been ducking me knockout. He talked this 160 stuff, but I seen Take at an airport somewhere, and he had to jump on the scale. He was like 148 or something like that then. So he got to explain himself.
Ain't no way in here. Tank with his little bit ass.
There's definitely an interview saying that his walk around weight was approximately like
But who said
140,
it though?
155, 160. Tank
But I'm
said it in
saying
like
an
his.
interview with who though?
I remember just
I
the
bet
camera
you it
was
was
on
a
Tank.
hater or somebody that ain't in his camp because his camp ain't never revealed that shit, bro. Every time he get on the scale, bro, he show that he in shape. He don't get in the scale, show he fat, bro.
I'm just talking about what he reported his walk
And
around
he
was.
weighed in all the way under the limit. You think they stupid enough to like just like common sense wise? So he weighed in like 128, 129. I forget, but he didn't weigh in right at 130. He
128.
weighed in like 128, 129 and some shit, and then rehydrated up 30 pounds, bro. You think his team let him do some stupid shit like that, bro?
I
Well,
mean,
I mean, whether
it's
if they
just a
Come
think
on,
it's
question we
bro.
stupid,
want to
it's
know.
stupid. It's stupid in general. But
His
if they
team too
did it,
good for that.
if they did it, they did it. Like
Truth. Can I
he
ask you
was
this,
still,
Truth?
Hold
he
on,
was still with.
before you
Go
ask
ahead.
Truth,
Go ahead, knockout.
let me get super chat. Then I gotta get P Hunter in here, and then I gotta go paid in full. We got Tunnel Vision 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Tank moved down in weight to fight Santa Cruz. That's a fact. You can't do that if you're undisciplined. Tank is 160 fat. Had never weighed 160 for a fight. Yeah, 160 mean he out of shape and he ain't disciplined and shit. We got P Hunter in the building. What's up, P Hunter?
Hey, Naka, how's it going? How's it going?
Man, I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling.
Hey, man.
Oh, and I
Yes,
forgot to
man.
read this one. Hold on, I forgot to
Right,
read this
man.
one. Tunnel Vision also said with the 2-piece, Tank knocked out people at 126, 130, 135, 140. Then I got my brother Not Me coming through with the 5-piece, no biscuit and super chat. KO, I know you see Tank as a direct descendant of Zeus himself. I fucks with you, Not Me. But from an impartial perspective, has anyone given him a challenge in the ring? In my opinion, his biggest challenge was Eastside Pitbull Cruz, but that was just because of what he was dealing with that had nothing to do with Eastside Pitbull Cruz. I think he does get challenged. I just think he make the shit look easy, Not Me, because he got a real high ring IQ. He's an explosive counter puncher. And when you start making mistakes with him or doing the shit over and over again, he always takes advantages of them. So I think he makes shit look easy, but I think he be getting challenged, bro. I just don't think nobody has been able, like, when they challenge him and he figures some shit out, ain't nobody been able to, oh, you figured this out, now let me do this. Okay, you figured that out, now let me do that. I think that's when we'll get to see, whether or not he has that extra gear in him and we can see the best of him. Is when he turns up, somebody that can match that shit with him, then can he turn it up again? So, like, okay, you having success with the jab, I take your jab away like a Barrios, but now you over with. Now I done figured you out, and now I'm on my way to knocking you out. Can he fight somebody where, let's say, I'll give you an example, Not Me. Let's say it's Devin Haney. If he fights Devin Haney and he takes his jab away, can Devin, okay, now I got this straight right for your ass. And
Yo,
now Tank
somebody
got to
might.
accept again. Like, yeah, somebody might fucking up. But that, like, I think he's been challenged, but I don't think it's been like a tough challenge. I think it's always been, once I figure out that main thing you trying to do to me, shit over with, bro. So that's my personal opinion. We got the homie GM with the 5-piece in the super chat says, if you think Tank was 160 in the ring, you gotta lose some weight, bro. You seeing everything in big and tall. Damn, GM. All right, we're going to P Hunter. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, now, I'm not going to talk about the Loma thing because that was obvious. Tank is a better knockout artist. But, hey, man, I'm trying to tell you, with Ryan, when I put the super chat, he's going to do the 5 deadly venoms. KO, my man Ryan is going to pull out the snake style, the toe style, because when he fought old boy at the last fight he had, Ryan did so many different things in the ring. I was like, yo, where's he? Like, his mind was all over the place. Like, he had a split personality in the ring at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, he's going to lose. Devin's going to dog walk him. Probably the whole fight should knock him out probably like the 7th or 8th round. But I'm trying to tell you, he's going to change up styles. He's going to have to do something because his head right now, he's going to get power from the aliens. I don't know where he's going to get it from, but he's just, I don't know.
Hey, everybody go over to Ryan's Instagram. He said he's gonna send cash apping fans who like and comment and follow his post on his current IG video I just posted. Hurry, go. He said he about to start sending cash after motherfucker. Y'all go get your bread up, make him send you some money, bro. I think he lying like a motherfucker. But go ahead.
Ryan got a rap song and he got some kind of hippie song out. Ryan is all over the place right now. All over the place.
Y'all, that's why I told y'all that he got rap songs out. He got gymnastic girls doing cartwheels across the stage. He got black men carrying him to the to the Barclays Arena. Ryan is out here doing a horrible job at promoting this fight. I might add, Knockout is doing a terrible job at it.
Now, are you changing your stance on the selling of the fight?
No, I never thought this fight was going to do well from the simple fact of you're not selling it outside of the United States.
What did we talk about last time?
My thing doing a bad job.
My thing is, I never thought the fight was going to do that well to begin with. My thing is, like Ryan is going to show up.
You thought the traction he was getting or some shit could help. Do you still believe that?
Well, I put it like, let me say this. I think that Ryan was in a position where when you drowning and you grabbing for water, that's the position he put himself in. It's like me and you talked about this before, Knockout. When you over promote, how you overtrain, he did good with the cartwheels and the horses and stuff like that, and then releasing the sparring tape and stuff like that. That's good, Ryan. We like that. But the fondled and I see aliens and all this, that, and the third, and I know who killed Tupac and all of this stuff. That's another thing. I just know that Ryan gonna show up. He not pulling out of this fight. That's my biggest point. I don't think he's pulling out of this fight.
And Devin ain't knocking him out.
Yeah.
Hey, paid in full. What's up, man? You got your mic together, dog? Let me see. Oh no, he ain't coming off mute, so I think his shit's still fucking up. All right, panel's open, man. Everybody had their chance to cook.
Hey, Dame, you tripping?
Okay,
you tripping? So KO ain't getting no black eye?
Huh?
KO ain't change up?
No, KO ain't get no black eye, man. I'm sorry. You
talking about from you just now,
man? Hey, Truth. I won't even entertain that conversation. It's not a conversation. It's literally, you know why I won't entertain the truth? Because I believe deep down in my heart and soul that Lomachenko wouldn't even argue that.
You're probably right, man. You're probably right.
I don't even think if you ask Lomachenko, who do you think is a better knockout artist, Lomachenko, you or Gervonta? I truly believe in my heart he would say, I think Gervonta Davis.
And I agree with you 100%. Well,
he said Gervonta the king of Twitter, so you're probably right.
Hey, all I know is he disabled his account, homeboy.
Oh, he locked in. He 138.
He disabled his account, homeboy. So
against another person who has never fought for a super belt.
Yeah, them super belts. That shit means something, boy. That
super belt means something to you, don't it? Truth.
Yeah, that super belt. That's your thing right there, man.
Truth,
fuck that super belt.
But you do know that's just a designation. It's not something that you earn in the ring. That's designation. See, because the world champion is the one you have to earn. You have to go out there and fight for that one.
It's the one that got mandatory. It's been around longer.
No, the super belt has no mandatory. See, because it was designated for unification bouts. It is a designation. It is not a belt that you go out and earn. It's a belt that they give to you. It's a designation. Loma went out and asked for it because he was the WBC regular. He was the WBC world. Let me rephrase that. The WBC world champion, and he asked for the super champion belt so that he could go out for the unification because he wanted to go for undisputed. Now that is
like I said, bro. Like y'all know where y'all at over here. Y'all in the land of team. Fuck them belts over here. So like I said, bro. Like all them belts and shit. Number one, they take a lot of unnecessary money out of the fighters' pockets and shit, and they don't do their fucking job. You can pay and buy their rankings whenever you want. Like if Shakur Stevenson is fighting Zaire Abdullayev, like it's being rumored, watch how that motherfucker jump to the top of the WBC rankings in a heartbeat. Just watch. So I don't fuck with the rankings. You got guys like Rolly Romero as a champion. You got Canelo Alvarez ain't got to fight a single fucking mandatory, no matter how bad we want him to fight him. So I care about the fight, bro. Like the belts can make you into like a certain level, like for lower level fighters that are trying to work their way up, cool. But when we talk about the stars that we spend our time making content about, if you myself, if you Deem, if you the people with channels in the chat and shit, Key Alexandra, BFTB, everybody that got channels, the people that we spend our time talking about, bro, it's about are they fighting who the fuck we ask them to fight? Because at the end of the day, when you talk about them belts and shit, everybody in here, if you had Devin Haney for undisputed against Richardson Hitchens, or you had Devin Haney versus Tank Davis for no fucking belts, you want the Devin Haney Tank Davis fight, bro.
But we want that because of the caliber of fighter that they are, which was built up by the belts.
But my question, I'm sorry, Truth.
No, you're good. You're good.
My question is saying that though, Truth, when you talking, but everybody says this about Gervonta Davis, the caliber. Well, if he is everything that y'all say that he is, and don't fight nobody, ain't taking challenges, how do y'all know what type of caliber of fighter he is?
Because he knocked everybody the fuck out.
No, but no, Big Dre. No, Big Dre. Do you see the contradiction though? Hold on.
I see the contradiction.
The contradiction is you can't say he don't fight good competition. You can't say he's not able to make the good fights. You can't say that he's running ducking from people, which would mean that you're questioning his heart. But then they'll turn around and say, well, it's not Gervonta. Those other fighters, not Gervonta Davis. Then they'll say, well, it's Gervonta Davis. He's a great caliber of fighter. Well, how do you know that? Because it's the same thing, knockout, that they try to do to discredit Jaron Ennis. The same exact thing. How do y'all know? It's because y'all
is proving it at a higher level to this point than Jaron Boots.
Thank you. Y'all know what your eyes
and furthermore, it's only one of these guys is actually fighting close to his natural weight. It's only it's just so many different. Just look at you want to talk about, if we talking about Harden, how they fight. It's only one of them that really get in that ring and really fight to do something. The rest of them, a lot of them fight cautious, bro. None of them fight how they talk.
I gotta give you your props earlier, man. You made such a great point with that, brother. Like it took me back when you said that, and then you was breaking that part down. That I didn't even think about it like that, to be honest. Knockout, the way you put that together, I'll be honest with you, I didn't even think about it like that. I was like,
because, bro, you gotta, I appreciate that, but y'all gotta, I encourage all y'all, bro, look at everything, man. It like that's gonna let you know, bro, what and then see how respectful people get. Now all of a sudden it went from Devin stopping Tank to Tank only gonna stop himself. I'm letting y'all know right now, bro. Motherfuckers gonna get real respect for all these people that got all this shit to say. When that fight gets signed, people gonna get respectful. They're gonna talk about how good he is, how great he is, how they appreciate the opportunity. Shit gonna get real respectful all of a sudden, dog. It's already headed. It's already headed that way. I was listening to Bill Haney on over on Fanon shit earlier, and he was talking about how when y'all was all over there, he was talking about how Tank is a bad mofo. He is now. All right, bro. Just keep doing all that talking and all that extra shit people do. And then even Yo got True. You hear it? Even Yo got True. Devin Haney will never fight Tank Davis because he knows now that he's not on that level. Why you got all this respect now?
What? All respect for who?
Yeah, why you got all this respect for Tank now? That's what Loma said, bro.
Yeah, because Tank ain't finna fight him.
Yeah, okay.
That's why I think that fight coming. That's why I think that fight coming this year, bro. With Bill just changing his whole algorithm, basically saying that now he being real more respectful to Tank than he was in previous on the previous years and shit. So I don't know. I hope that shit come this year, man.
We'll see.
Trying to get paid.
Let me catch the super chat, and I gotta respond to something in the chat. Shout out to the homie GM 5-piece, no biscuit in the super chat. He says, where was it reported that Tank weighed 160 pounds? Nowhere. Elby said Tank walked around at 160 when he was fat. You saying he was in the ring at 160? Make it make sense. And then the homie Rolo on this bullshit
I'll
again.
go to it. Don't worry.
Rolo says about to ain't factual or reliable. Tank not that guy, and if he struggles with Frank, it proves my point that Tank not the guy he claims to be. He drunk off that hype already, Rolo. So what does it say about your guy Devin struggling with a 35-year-old Lomachenko that already lost multiple times? Is he not that guy?
Jermaine Ortiz.
Oh, better yet, if he don't knock out Ryan Garcia, is he that guy? I want to know. We need answers.
No, fuck that. If he don't do 1.2 pay-per-views, is he that guy?
Oh no!
Or
Oh,
any
oh,
He
oh,
other
you
that
one
guy
ain't
if
here.
he ain't rematch Loma.
Hold on, y'all. Y'all ain't here. We can't hold Gervonta Davis and Ryan's numbers to Devin and Ryan numbers. We gotta hold Gervonta Davis and Frank Martin numbers. That's what
Shout
Bill
out
said.
Dean, bro. Shout out Dean, bro.
That's cool. But what I'm saying is though, 'cause I'm
So
not
why we
gonna.
can't use a common
People,
opponent?
people been trying to drag me off topic. True tried this shit. The shit don't work. I'm trying to figure out if you struggling against 35-year-old Lomachenko, and a lot of people feel like you lost. Then are you still that guy? And if you that guy, how come Teofimo beat Lomachenko more convincingly than you did?
Hey, I'm just saying. Talk to them, bro. Talk to them, bro.
Now, I be trying not to go there with y'all, Rolo, but y'all make the shit too easy, bro. Like Teofimo beat Lomachenko more convincingly than Devin did when Loma was younger
Very convincing.
and closer to his prime. They
Man,
wasn't
that boy,
throwing beer bottles at Teofimo Lopez, bro. On the way
man,
out the
that boy
ring.
had his hands in his back pocket damn near the first 6 rounds.
But the difference is,
Come
I
on,
think
man.
Loma had a little bit more respect for T.O. than he had for Dev. Because T.O. will
Of
not
course,
go
and
ahead.
I think Devin beating Loma is a good fight, but we already motherfuckers is so petrified. We already trying to set the bar to where if he struggle against Frank, then he ain't that guy. What if he struggle a little bit, then knock him the fuck out?
Frank is a good
That's what
fighter
I'm
though.
saying.
Frank ain't no easy win.
No, the
Man,
narrative.
people always just try to find a reason just to hate on that man, bro. That shit is sad, bro. They get to making up all types of shit, bro.
Hey, y'all, it's so sad because Knockout, remember, they were sitting up there saying, remember this Knockout, remember this line?
What's
Tank
that?
don't fight nobody top 5. When Tank gonna fight a top 5 contender? I can prove to you right now, like literally at this moment, you got Gervonta Davis, Shakur Stevenson, Lomachenko, Frank Martin. Name me the other lightweights that are better than them. And guess what? Tank is the one fighting the best competition out of all of them that have rumored fights.
I keep
Cambosis,
saying that.
Muratala. Gervonta Davis is fighting the hardest one. Ryan Garcia.
That's why I
I'm
understand why
just
they
saying.
like to compare resumes. I don't understand that shit. Cause we could look at Devin's top 2, which would be
Bro, your
Regis
mic.
and my
Yeah, your
bad.
mic is messing up.
My
Man,
bad.
you
Which would
say
be
what'd you say, Rolo? Rolo said Frank Martin got beat by Artem. Stop it, bro. Damn,
Stop it. I just
is
watched
that
that
much?
fight the other day. Stop it. No.
Come on.
No,
That
I
boy
told
hate
you
Tank.
absolutely
niggas
not.
be
That boy
making
hate
up
Tank.
shit.
He can't stand Tank Davis, man. But that's my homie, man. I don't give. Hey, talk your shit, Rolo.
But Knockout, like I need another lightweight that's better than Frank Martin than the other 3 that I just mentioned. Like, where do they go? Where do they go?
But they calling Frank a cherry pick though. I don't understand how the fuck they even came to that conclusion. But
I mean, he didn't really have any other
Oh, I
options.
know how
He
they
wanted to
came
get
to
a
that
fight.
conclusion. They came to that conclusion because people pay attention to their favorite fighters. They
yeah,
got their favorite fighters up on a pedestal and don't look at everything else. Because like, if you look at what Tank's done since his first title fight when he won the IBF, all his opponents have been ranked top 10 by any of the sanctioning bodies, right? But because it's
right,
not people's favorite fighters, they're saying
yeah,
all those fighters ain't worth nothing. And when you
yeah,
think
yeah,
about it, like there's only going to be a few guys who stand out above the rest, and that's in any era, no matter what weight class you're looking at. There's a few guys that stand out above the rest, and then there's everybody else. And people
right,
act like if you're not fighting those few guys at the top, then everybody else don't mean nothing. But at the
yeah,
same time, they want to complain that people ain't active enough. But if the other guys ain't good enough for y'all to see them fight, then how you gonna complain about them being inactive? And then at the same time talk about okay, you can't be going around fighting these guys because at the same
We
time it's a cherry
going
pick.
down the Tank and Devin road. Where are the Devin people at, man? Where are y'all at, man? Hit this link. I don't like all this agreeing and shit making me uncomfortable. I ain't gonna
Hey,
lie.
but why
Man,
I want to
all
ask?
the
Why is
Devin
all the?
fans hiding because of that tape, man.
Hey, I got a question though, a real question. What's up with all this selective outrage and shit, bro? Like with the Ryan shit. Like, don't get me wrong. Yeah, he doing some corny shit, but motherfuckers being on bullshit just because he said that Devin might be taking steroids, but this nigga told him that he taking coke on
He
the
did
stage in
say
front of
that.
motherfuckers. So I don't understand. Motherfuckers want to make one thing feel bigger than the other one, but that nigga
He's
said
a
that.
drunk.
Like, yeah, all types of shit. But then his nigga daddy told his mama he should have swallowed him.
Oh,
Like,
that I don't
come on,
even
bro.
like, bro. I don't even
Come
want to.
on,
That's
bro.
crazy. That
Like,
was the
come on,
whole level.
bro.
That's
But it's so
we
much
put that to
selective
the side.
outrage, though. Motherfuckers want to point at Ryan all the time, but Devin been doing whole shit too.
That's that victim
Like, I just
mentality.
feel like it's the art of war, though, bro.
Hey,
Let that shit go, bro. Just don't pick one side and stick on that side and shit, bro.
I
well,
think I
bro,
got.
this
I think
Like,
so. What I say about it is this, bro, because I see what you're saying. I feel like I don't give a fuck about Devin calling Ryan no cokehead. I don't give a fuck about Ryan calling Devin no cheater because they the two fighters and shit. They got to get in the ring.
mhm.
I just like all that family shit, bro. Like say what you want about Ryan, but if Ryan get on your ass, Bill, for what you said about his mama, he gonna fuck
You gonna sue him, bro.
you know what I mean? Like you gonna want to sue him, you ain't gonna want to fight
yeah,
him
you
and all
gonna
that shit.
want
It's just
to
got
yeah.
like, you know what I mean? You can't. It's certain shit that when you ain't the one that
Yeah.
like you got to like you literally got if Ryan decide, man, I don't like what you say about my mama, I'm finna steal you your motherfucking job. Then what?
Right.
Then
You
what?
gonna be asking Devin? You gonna be
He'd
asking
be
Devin to help you,
justified. He'd be
or you gonna try
justified
to,
not
or
to.
you gonna have to try to take it to some street shit because you know with them hands you can't fuck with that boy.
Yeah.
So you gotta watch what you say about people, mama, man.
And
I
that's
don't
why
I,
I be
like
feeling
You know, he
I
might
ain't with.
decide to take it out
I
on
be
his
feeling
son.
like he be going overboard with the promotion shit. Don't get me wrong, like it's good promotion for Devin, but bro, at some shit you gotta stay out of that, bro. Just
But
let
this
him
is
and his
where
Devin
They
it
talk
comes
both
shit,
doing
from,
bro.
bro.
that though. They both doing that.
But this
Ryan
is
and
what y'all
Devin.
have to understand. This
But
is where
Henry
all
ain't
this
on
shit comes
interviews
from.
doing that shit though.
This is what y'all gotta understand, though, bro. This is where that shit come from. And I think I said it yesterday, but I say it again in case y'all didn't hear it. All this shit comes from they're frustrated, bro, because them tickets ain't moving, and this is supposed to be their big moment, and they're looking at Ryan fuck it up. So that wasn't promotion. Bill and Devin, bro, they are fucking mad, bro. Can you imagine? Like, put yourself in their shoes for a minute.
Yeah,
You just
yeah, I
watch
get that.
Ryan sell the fuck out of the Tank Davis fight. This
Yeah,
motherfucker talking about he gonna knock Tank out. He in the best shape of his life. He holding that shit together, making that fight big than the motherfucker. And
right.
then he get to you and he loses his fucking mind right in front of you. Just all the way completely lose his shit.
Nah,
And
for real.
you watching him shit on your fight, and they looking at the ticket sales. They looking at what's going on, bro.
Yeah,
And
them twos and
that shit,
fuse ain't moving too fast,
that
man.
shit, that shit coming from a place of frustration, man.
Hey yo,
But
can I
Yeah, that second
at
press
the end of
conference
the day,
showed it.
you gotta direct that shit where like keep that shit on Henry since he up there on stage with Ryan and he kind of work in the camp and shit. You work for Devin, obviously. Devin and Ryan keep that shit, but bringing people mamas and shit into it, bro, and people wives and shit. That's that's not nothing that I condone or I agree with, bro. That's some sucker shit to me.
hey yo,
That's what I think.
can I ask y'all a question? Because I thought about something the other day. You know how they say, Tank don't fight nobody and that. And I thought about this. Ain't Keith Thurman and them about to have a pay-per-view on March 30th, correct? They about to have
Yeah.
a pay-per-view, right?
Yeah, and they just start. And everybody saying they ain't been promoting that shit, go look at the PBC
They
page.
have.
That's a good card too.
They just put all the fight. You can go get all the fights on Prime now. So they just upload all the fights to Prime and shit. You can go see Tank Ryan, Spence Bud. You can see all that shit on Prime right now.
Hell yeah.
They also got a documentary that they're doing called Gloves Off. They just dropped the teaser for that on the Premier Boxing Champions page. This shit is gonna be on the Amazon Prime. So they starting to move shit, man. They making shit shake. So y'all go check all that shit out. Gloves Off is like the 24/7 or the all access shit. The shit look fire. The preview look fire, bro.
Yeah, I seen the preview. That it look amazing, like the production on that. I wanted to ask y'all though, for real.
Yeah.
They about to have a pay-per-view to start off Amazon Prime. Both of Gervonta Davis opponents, old opponents, and Ryan. But Ryan, we gonna put to the side because that's an extra of what I'm about to say. Both of them about to co-main on a pay-per-view. Do any of them other guys they say he ducking ever had both people that they beat co-main on a pay-per-view?
Nah.
Okay. Because then right there, knockout, when you say nah, then by definition, that means that his competition has to be somewhat pretty good, right?
You take any of their best. You take anybody that we mentioning, right? What do y'all think Shakur Stevenson best win is?
De Los Santos.
Okay. What do y'all think Devin Haney's best win is?
Loma.
What do y'all think Tiafimo's best win is?
Loma or Taylor.
You take
Taylor,
any.
I think it's Taylor. I
Taylor.
think it's Taylor.
Okay, you take any of those fighters, and they get knocked out or they lose to Gervonta Tank Davis. Losing to him makes them a bigger star than their biggest win.
Facts. Absolutely.
And that's what makes people upset, bro. Motherfuckers get bigger losing to Tank than beating the person that's their best win, bro.
But KO,
Sure.
I think that works in reverse for Dev. If Dev gets beat by Tank, I don't see Dev really coming back because of all the hype on the fight. And Dev is not a KO artist. He definitely ain't no KO artist to begin with. That's why Bill is pushing so heavy in these streets, and that's why Bill is pushing so heavy about he's the youngest, undisputed, yada 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 yada. Because without those belts, Dev is just a regular good fighter like a Jermaine Ortiz. He just happens to not happen to lose a fight, and I think that's why a lot of Bill's craziness, or where he trades like a genius, that's why he's out in these streets so much, because he know his son doesn't have a. I could Google right now Tank Davis knockouts. If I Google Devin Haney knockouts, I might get, I don't know, when was the last knockout, like 8-9 years ago? I guess I don't even know because I don't look at. I know to look.
No, it was like 5.
All right, because I don't look it up because I know it's.
You're talking about Devin's last stop is 2019, 4 years ago.
Yeah, he threw his whole body into that one.
So it's Bill and Dev needs those belts. Bill and Dev needs to be in these streets like $2 hookers. They need to do all this because he really has no drawing, because casual fans like knockouts. That's why Tank is so popular. That's why Tank can fight a nigga off the streets. And I'm like, yo, I go see that. So
I can agree with that.
I don't disagree. I think Devin, his path has to be to continue to outbox motherfuckers, and he got to learn to talk that talk. He'd be so much bigger if he said the shit that his daddy say. If he could talk like that, bro.
Yeah.
But you notice he don't come in until after his daddy say it, like at the second press conference. He was kind of cool with Ryan until Bill started jumping in and talking trash, and then Devin kind of like, okay, let me go ahead and talk too. So that second press conference. So it's like he wait for his dad to do it first.
Like it's just like these dudes like name one, like maybe I'm tripping. I ain't no historian or none, but somebody in the chat help me out. Somebody on the panel help me out. What's the big mega boxing star in boxing history where their daddy was talking for him? Because you got a lot of boxing fathers. You got a lot of fathers that's, you know what I'm saying, that train their kids, that be trainers, that be their sons, manager, promoter, whatever. What's the superstar? Who?
I think Frazier did that when his son was fighting Tyson. Frazier was running his mouth a little bit much. To me.
I'm talking about like somebody who daddy was talking for him, and they was a big, huge mega star.
I don't think nobody like that.
I don't think nobody.
No.
The closest y'all that I can
like Danny, like so I'm seeing Danny Garcia.
Yeah.
I'm seeing Danny Garcia or Tiafimo. Like
I can't really think of nobody else.
They're not big mega stars though. And I ain't talking about recent. I'm talking about just go back like in history.
I'm thinking in history. I can't think of I can't even think of nobody. I can't think. Because
I think it goes back
Tyson
to what
ain't have a dad. His dad wasn't around like that. Ali dad didn't even want him boxing. So Oscar dad was out of the in the backgrounds. So I don't know.
Danny Garcia had one pay-per-view, bro.
Earl Spence.
You ain't no household name. He big in Philly.
Nah, Earl's dad don't see it.
And Earl Spence ain't even a mega star, but he bigger than who we talking about in his dad. My point is, bro, people who parents still talking for him is grown adults and shit, bro. For some reason, they don't sell.
But not even. I think on top of that, it's
there'll be good names to diehards and shit. There'll be somebody's opponent. You know what I mean? There'll be somebody's opponent. There'll be somebody that's a good name. But when we talk about mega stars and guys that really move the needle, that become superstars in the sport, most times, 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, these are fighters that fight for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
These
Mhm.
not fight for themselves, talk for themselves, bro.
Yeah, because they kind of have like a character they bring
Yeah,
into
they
it. You know,
talk for
like
they
like
talk for
Floyd
themselves. And this ain't
with
no
his money
on
Mac.
stage. And that's why I'm on Floyd Schofield helmet and shit. And Floyd Jr.
Absolutely.
Nah, Floyd Mayweather talk for himself. Him and his daddy got into it, bro.
Yeah,
All
they
the
did.
time.
Yeah,
Daddy
threw
out
his
the gym.
daddy out his
I
camp.
don't know what you talking about. He kicked his daddy out the motherfucking gym, bro. They argue right there on camera, and he had his own voice. His daddy ain't talk for him. They got into it. Would go times without talking. So I think like forget about like who he need to fight. Forget about like who he need to what fights he need to get and what fights should go on pay-per-view. The best thing he can do to start becoming a bigger name is step out of that shadow and start talking for himself, bro. It's
Yeah,
the
he just
biggest,
has
that's
to
the
be
biggest
more
thing.
more charismatic. Like he need to have like his own character
Shit.
that he
And
plays.
this ain't even Tank Davis's father, but he had somebody speaking for him a lot. When he started talking for himself more and he started doing his own thing, he had the best year he had in 2023 when he did Hector Garcia and Ryan Garcia back to back. When he started talking for himself, when Floyd wasn't around and shit, bro.
Knockout. I
People
think that
talking for you ain't a good look, bro.
I
Go ahead.
think Devin Haney and Bill Haney missed the boat. Now, just hear me out, y'all. I think they started off on what I'm about to explain. They should have stayed really on the American Dream Haney thing, taking more of the political route, knockout, like being more respectful. Like they should have been the most respectful guys in the game. I think that would have worked for Devin for his fighting style. But once you implement the capping and all of the toxic around it, it puts a stain on your jacket. I truly believe if Devin went out here with the Russell Wilson, not the corniness of Russell, no offense to Russell though, not that have a little swag with you, but if he went out there with the American dream, I'm trying to fight the best, the Devin bigging guys up, but say he want to fight the best, even if behind the scenes they not doing that. I think that could have made him a bigger star too, or a mega star, but I think he missed the boat on that. When you start to populate yourself with everybody else and not sticking to what you do, because no matter what people say about Canelo stuck to what Canelo did and that image he got, and it worked. So if Devin would have took a similar approach, I think things could have worked out a little bit better than they have. That's just
Yeah.
my opinion.
I
Yeah, and
agree
shout
with
out
you
to
on that.
Rolo. I disagree, bro. I think if Bud would have been talking his whole career like he talking now,
Oh, he'd be
I
a
don't
mega
think
star.
I think he'd have been a megastar, bro. He waited too late to start talking that shit. To be honest with you, Key Alexander's in the building. What's up?
Hey, KO. Shout out to Mrs. KO, UKO, and the rest of the gentlemen. Dean, Phoenix, how y'all doing?
What's the deal?
Yo, yo.
Hey, hey, P Hunter.
How
So
you doing?
I only look at BH ever since he did the show on Fanons a couple days ago, when he said that he was he was doing this for sports entertainment. That's all I look at him as now. It's not really promotion. He's just an entertainer at this point. So I can't harp on him too much anymore, because I get what he's trying to do, whether we agree with it or not. But honestly, I came up here to say, because you guys were talking about the ticket sales and everything, I can't help KO but to blame Oscar De La Hoya for this. Because no,
Yes.
listen, I
Nah,
have to blame
Definitely.
Oscar. I have to blame Oscar because for the past couple weeks, right? I was on when I was doing Upper Show. I gave everybody in that chat homework, and I said we have to find them an undercard, because
I
from the
heard y'all. I heard y'all doing that shit today. I was listening. Yeah.
I'm sorry I
yes, we
skipped that.
no, we have to, and we still got to do it,
Skipping
Phoenix. We
Simon.
still got to do
He
it, because
skipping Simon.
no, repeat the play though, because who was one of the first people I mentioned? Ramirez. What did we just find out? Jose Ramirez got a fight. We just
Yeah.
found out that Jack Catterall and Josh Taylor fight got pushed back to May 27th.
Mhm.
Then we have Africa's fight coming up. I mean, we have so many fights coming up, including Canelo May 4th. That was just a gut punch. We ain't even talking about the put him in a dirt chat with Tank and his undercard. My point is, everybody is fighting, and it's doing a disservice. It's all of this is doing a disservice, because you still have tickets for $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, all the way at the top for Devin and Ryan's fight. And I'm not knocking that. Make your money, but at least sell me a card. Now you're telling me that Alicia Baumgartner, that DHP can possibly win a purse bid for the Alicia Baumgartner fight. for someone who is still coming off a somewhat tainted image, because people have this idea that she was a PED user. And that's gonna be on your 420 card. So you got a person that's allegedly doing coke, going crazy, and a PED user. Perfect. Yep, for $4,000.
Oh
Yep, go
Lord.
ahead. Yep, let's pay our money for that. And everybody is fighting. So and Oscar is busy doing videos talking about Shakur Stevenson as Zapata and everybody else, putting up all these other fights. I'm
Yeah,
serious. He's
Oscar was
putting up all
parachuting in
these.
the other video.
Yes, he's putting up all these other fights, talking about all these other fights. But yet, if you go on their website, it still says for their undercard TBA, to be announced. I've never seen anything like this. Arnold Barboza
Never.
is literally going to be in a ring shadow boxing for 12 rounds straight, and to see which round was better that he did it in. I'm so disappointed in Oscar De La Hoya, and then for him to end it with trying to talk about Al Heyman, but Al Heyman just pulled a move on you. Go sit down somewhere. So that's pretty much what I had to say about that. Like, I'm
Yeah,
very
go ahead and
Oh,
cook on
disappointed.
what she said. I liked a lot of what I
oh,
heard. Yeah.
I gotta add on to that. I gotta
Go
add
ahead.
on to that because I mean, like to that point, something crazy. Golden Boy wasn't even advertising tickets for the fight earlier this week. They just now put up on their site where you could buy click a link to buy the tickets. They didn't have that on there, at least on Tuesday last time I checked. So that's another thing that was kind of off about it. And to the points that she made, like with the undercard being unknown and then not knowing if the undercard guy with Barboza is standing in or not. Like the whole thing was just bad timing because they had that PBC card, which is pretty stacked because not just the main event and co-main event. I think they got Laura on that card. They got a few other good ones, and then they got the Canelo fight like 2 weeks after this date that they got on April 20th. So it's like they in between like two of the biggest fights announced so far this year, and it's just like not just that, but then being over there on the East Coast too, like outside of they area, like outside of Vegas, outside of Cali, like where they both from, like shoot, I don't know how they're gonna reach them people, like appeal to them in any way. So it's just like a whole bunch of things that's working against them, in addition to like all the antics surrounding it. And I just don't see that. Like honestly, I'm surprised that they even were saying this pay-per-view because they said it at the second press conference, but then at the same time, it looked like they backtracked because the zone
But
just
if you're
tweeted out
looking
a
at
few
the
days ago.
previous Phoenix, if you're looking in KO, I don't know if you peeped this either, but if you guys
Mhm.
are looking at the previous uh flyers that's out on the zone, if you look at the 420 flyer, it just says the zone worldwide. They are hardly
Exactly.
even
That's what I was
mentioning
gonna say. That's what I
pay-per-view
was gonna say.
anymore, KO,
Yeah, I
Because
of
saw
this
they
that.
fight.
because
And
at
I'm
first
just,
they didn't. At first they
yeah.
didn't. And then they mentioned it at the second press conference. Now
Well,
they
why?
backtracked again.
This is where we put our hats on and we think critically. Why would you do that? Now you're hardly
It
mentioning
honestly
it.
don't make sense.
Listen, you're hardly mentioning it for pay-per-view. You had Arnold Barboza up there on the podium. You let Arnold Barboza talk. Arnold Barboza is hashtagging himself as main event on the motherfucking thing. Why would you do that? You're trying to have Ryan admit it.
Oh
Come on,
yeah.
bro. Like
All this for the worse.
they out here
Hey,
telling you
knockout. What
shit.
he hashtag
They
knockout?
telling you shit. Bro, this motherfucker, listen, this nigga, he hashtag main event. On Twitter, he did that shit. They let him get up there and talk, right?
Oh
Yep.
Lord.
They ain't telling you what the undercard is because they like, shit, we're gonna have to shuffle some shit around. Listen, they so stupid, and this is where I'm with Key Alexander on it. They so stupid. Virgil Ortiz and Jose Ramirez are fighting a week later, bro.
Yo.
Why don't you just put them on that
Put them
card?
on this card. That don't make no sense. Like
That's
Now,
what we were saying
KO.
knockout. I swear 2 weeks ago when the press conferences first aired, and I said, okay, we got to find them. I said, yo, Virgil and Ramirez, Phoenix, remember that? We were like, yo, let's get them. Hell,
Yep.
I was even
Yep.
screaming for Pacquiao, but Pacquiao finna fight Connor. I'm like, where the hell is this even
And you
coming from?
100% right.
See
Listen,
that's why Eddie left them high
Jose
and dry.
Ramirez is a
Yeah.
140-pound fighter. If he can be ready a week later, he can be ready on April 20th. And now Arnold Barboza got your goddamn opponent, and you got your co-main event. And then in case something happened, you can move either one of them up to fight Devin to the main event if something happened.
Y'all,
Now,
we can't forget.
And you put Virgil Ortiz on that bitch too. That's how you build. That's how you make. You can't just count on Devin and Ryan to sell this shit by themselves, bro.
I like that.
well,
And that's why it's not selling. And
Hey, y'all,
imagine the people who's already bought the fight. Like if they announce a switch up, I don't think them people still gonna be happy to buy
Motherfucker
it.
actually think it's negative. I'm hearing people say, "Well, shit, you know, Tank, man, they don't even think he can sell. That's why they got to put David Benavidez on this card." Motherfucker, that's smart. That's smart, bro. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to stack a pay-per-view card so people want to buy it.
Hey,
You don't want to buy. You don't want to spend your money. That's like buying movie tickets, going to the motherfucking movies, and you just at the movie waiting for the end of that motherfucker.
Waiting for the credits.
No, you want the whole fucking movie to be good from start to finish. That's how you build a fight card, bro.
Now, KO, do you think that? And I'm throwing this out here. It's coming from way up high. Do you think those purses for Ryan and Dev may be a little bit too steep, and they're trying to figure out a hustle for the undercard?
I think whatever they paying Devin and Ryan got them pricing the tickets the way they pricing the tickets. Yes,
absolutely. See, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Let's
see what you hope for. What you hope for in an event, then you can go, Dean. What you hope for in a pay-per-view event is you hope that whatever you're guaranteeing the fighters from the undercard all the way to the main event, you hope that you can at least break even at the gate with what you're paying them, and then all the pay-per-views you sell is just profit. That's when you putting the card together. That's what you hope for. So if you're a promoter and you putting a pay-per-view card on, you putting on Tank and Frank. Okay, I'm paying Tank this in guaranteed money. I'm paying Frank that in guaranteed money. I got this fight on undercard. I'm paying him this. I'm paying him this. Whatever. I add all that shit up. Okay, I'm paying out $15 million in guaranteed purses. If I can get my live gate to be at least $15 million, or even better, if I can get it to be at least $15 million, though, okay, now I done took care of that shit. Now my pay-per-view is all revenue. Now the fighters get whatever they back end is, and I get to make my money on the back end, and we all eating, we all good. You price your tickets that high when you don't think you're gonna be able to cover none of that shit, bro. And they're holding off. People keep thinking Ryan gonna show up. They're holding off on that shit simply because they know that the quicker that they tell you that Ryan Garcia is not showing up, man, they're gonna have to drop them ticket prices like you never seen before. And so they're trying to give you that illusion, but they worried about it. You don't. If you thought it was all good, you ain't trying to get the man admitted, and you can't watch his behavior and think that everything's okay with him.
But
he said he was going to keep it strictly boxing, but then he coming out talking about who took out.
Let me tell y'all this: we gotta go back in our memory bank. See, this is why. What's your line knockout? The tapes age like fine wine.
Tapes age like fine wine over here, bro.
I'm gonna say this. And it's just me, y'all. This is Deem's now. This is Deem opinion. I'm just letting y'all know. Ryan Garcia is already upset with Oscar and Bernard and them. Is we not going to forget and act like we don't remember what happened his last fight? Yeah. Before, when this fight first got announced, Ryan Garcia was complaining immediately. Remember, Ryan Garcia wanted to get out of the negotiations and move it to when Canelo and them fight.
You want to fight on Canelo date in Canelo Arena?
the whole thing knockout. Yep. Ryan has not been happy since this fight has been announced, since this whole thing has been put together, where it's located, the whole nine. I got children. I'm not sure how many everybody up here if y'all have children or not.
Yeah, for sure.
Sometimes they act out. Look at Ryan Garcia. Don't he seem like the type of kid that acts out? Don't answer that question. It was rhetorical. I think Ryan Garcia is truly cocky enough where he's acting out. He wants to get away from Golden Boy, and he believes that no matter what happens with this fight, he's still going to prosper at the end of it. I think Ryan believes as long as I don't get knocked out by Devin Haney, okay, and I make it a good fight, because of who I am and the interest in me, regardless if I'm crazy, if I'm not, if I'm this, if I'm that, that don't matter. He got a more following than most boxers. He just does, whether people like that or not. He does. He knows he'll be able to go get a bag elsewhere regardless of how things turn out, especially if you don't go out there. That's why, y'all, I made a video talking about Ryan. If you pull out of this fight like everybody thinks you is going to do, your
You think
career
he's
is over.
done?
You're
I
done.
think-
Oh yeah, he's done.
Throw a fork in him.
Yeah, but people also forget too, Dean, and everybody. People also forget too that a month after Tank had fought Ryan, right? He had put out a post, a tweet. I guess that's what they, I don't know if it's called an X or a tweet, but he had put out a tweet stating, talking about a company and about trafficking and everything as well. So this has been ongoing. Right now, it's just gotten to the point where it's like it's in our faces now. But I showed that receipt in KO. I give it to you, but he's been talking like this, but it was quieter. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a hit and miss. But now it's just every day, every minute, every hour, he's talking like this. So I feel as though it's just really been a buildup. And I don't care what anybody say. By Ryan, the way that he lost, by him not having the people in his corner, and everything else, that loss did something to Ryan Garcia. And I'm not trying to sit up here.
Hell yeah,
I'm
it
not trying to
did.
sit up here and make it
You
seem
can't
as though
deny it.
Tank is, trying to make it seem as though Tank is this big bad man. But I mean, if you connect the dots, man, from what I seen from May of 2023 last year up until now, that loss did something. He don't even, in his mind, he didn't technically even lose. Like what loss? And I think that speaks to the arrogance and the narcissism of Ryan Garcia.
And
We've been,
Keto,
we've
can I
been,
ask?
we've been
Go
talking.
ahead,
We've
go
been
ahead.
talking about this for a minute, and I got two people up here, and so I'm about to get messy. Right
Oh
there.
shit.
I'm about to start
Uh-oh.
some, and I'm gonna go out because I'm gonna be laughing so hard. I gotta turn my camera off. I'm about to start some
All
mess.
right, dang. When he turned the camera off, it's
I want to get y'all's thoughts, and I'm talking to Deem and I'm talking to Key Alexandra. I want to get y'all thoughts on this David Morrell Jr. versus Demetrius Andrade fight.
Bye, KO. Bye.
No, stay up here. No, stay
I'll take a
here.
spot and say something. I'll take a spot.
Oh, no, she know what I
It's a
told you.
rumor. It's a rumor. It's not true. It's not true. Thank you very much.
And Key, you know how much respect I have for you. You know I do. Your boo-boo going out on a stretcher. I told you that. That's what he gonna be on top of, a stretcher.
No, he is not. They're not fighting. KO, would you tell him it's a rumor, KO? They're not fighting.
They better stay
you a
away
boo-boo
from that.
No,
fan?
KO, tell him. He's not. They're not
He is
fighting.
not a Boo Boo fan. That is his wife. He don't know it. He don't know it.
I am a fan of his. I like Boo Boo. I'm like the only person on YouTube that like Boo Boo Andrade. But he's
That
not
must be
fighting him.
rough.
Y'all not gonna do my boy like that, man. He not
And he
fighting
gonna be
him.
Benavidez
motivated.
already
Key.
did.
He didn't lose to Benavidez. He slipped and fell. I'm telling
Oh,
y'all
he got
that.
flushed. He got flushed. That's what happened to him.
He slipped and fell.
He had an accident. He had a boo-boo.
He slipped and fell, Dean.
He got flushed like Boo Boo.
I'm not
Oh my
doing
God.
this. I'm taking my light back.
Hey King, I'm gonna just tell you. I don't know if you got Instagram him, DM him. I'm serious. Now, King, I'm glad he brought this up because I wanted to say this to you personally. I am truly, truly scared for that man. I believe if he get in that ring with David Morrell, he's going to be hospitalized. So you need to tell him, knockout, don't laugh. I am serious. I am so serious.
Yeah.
Are you right?
DM Boo Boo and tell your boo boo. I don't care what they offer.
He is not going to fight him. If he does, he's not gonna get hurt, y'all.
Are you saying he gonna duck the fade? You think he gonna duck the fade?
He's not fighting him. He's not fighting him. Last time I heard, he was going back to 160. Boom. He ain't fighting him.
You heard what he said after Benavidez smacked him that 168 was too much for him and he ain't built for it.
He slipped and fell, Phoenix.
Okay, like 8 Mile, right?
I hope it's just a rumor because that is a one-sided fight. That's a one-sided.
I mean, we can at least give Boo Boo his props because he's going after two dangerous killers now. Like you gotta give Boo Boo his props for that.
At least he showed up.
Nah, he chasing payday.
Yes, I gotta give him his props for that, y'all. No,
David
he don't get no
Morrell.
participation.
Yeah, Alexandra probably if she got a nephew or a little one or something, if she got a godson or something, she probably believe everybody should get a trophy at the end of the football game.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that.
She a participation trophy ass auntie out there.
Hey, K, I've been wanting to tell Key this in person.
What's
Boo
that,
is
bro?
going to boo-boo on himself That boy boo-booed on him. He go boo-boo on himself in that ring overall,
No, he
man.
is not. No, he
Yes,
is
he
not. What?
is.
Why are you so
Get that
nobody
boy
has
some
hope?
tissues.
Nobody has any hope
He
for Faith
going
and
against
Boo
He
no
Boo
has
in that
nothing. He
nobody
got
match.
got
no
hope
shot.
key against David.
I ain't never liked that
There is
man.
no hope. Don't
That
fight him is
boy
the
is
only
going
hope.
He does
Hey,
die.
have
that is
hope.
like, hey, him going up there, him fighting Dave Morrell is like if we get an announcement tomorrow that it's Gervonta Tank Davis versus Stephen Cool Boy Fulton.
Oh my God.
Oh,
And
you're
I
gonna
Like,
still be in the
disrespect him
build.
like
Don't
that,
do that,
KO. He
yeah,
hasn't
knockout.
it's
even
like
become
that.
acclimated
I'm
with the
saying like
word like that.
that's the type of fight this is. I'm just saying.
Nah, damn,
Hey,
that's
you seen
exactly
what
what
Anthony Joshua
I'm
did
just
to
saying
Ngannou?
that's
that's
what
what
it's
it
gonna
is,
look like.
knockout. I want y'all to think about this. David Benavidez don't even want to fight this man. The guy that beat Boo Boo, he going to 175 to get as far away from it. He could tell me, David Benavidez, you ain't slick. You could tell me you better fight Arthur Beterbiev or Bivol or one of them, but you know who you better not fight.
Well, he don't even David Benavidez don't even want to fight Beterbiev either, though.
Oh, I want to
So
see that, but I want to fight. I
Boy,
want
I
him to make it
say
happen.
he better hope the Turbio got old.
Right,
Fast,
real fast. Now,
fast.
overnight. He
Like, cause
38,
that's a
so
damn good fight. But that's one of them, you know what they say, unstoppable force meets an immovable object or
Yeah,
something.
oh my
yeah.
That's
God.
one of them hoes right there, boy.
Because
That's one of them
Hell
things
yeah.
that come on Tuesday.
Benavidez
Remember
like
the
to get hit.
ESPN Classics? It come on Tuesday. You just be sipping your little lemonade and you see the old fights. That'll be one of them.
Yeah.
what do you
Blood
guys
everywhere.
think about them trying to do a 2-fight deal for AJ versus Tyson Fury? We could possibly be seeing them twice. What do you guys think about that?
Well, we
That's
knew
what the
this was
Turkey guy
coming,
is trying to
Key.
do.
So they gonna move
Mm,
Alexander Usyk out the way?
I guess they're assuming that Fury is going to win. So Turkey is saying that he wants he's ran it by Eddie Hearn that he wants a 2-fight deal with AJ versus Tyson Fury.
I want AJ to get the winner. Whoever wins. So if it's Tyson Fury, I'd be cool with it.
Yeah,
I'd
I'll
be
be
cool with
cool.
it.
I seen this coming.
But Tyson Fury, I don't know if he can beat Usyk.
Yeah,
He
so
looked
be
like shit against
Yeah,
Ngannou.
yeah, he did. He looked at like
And Usyk a dog. Usyk ain't finna go in that bitch and be fearful. He ain't finna roll over. All that shit people act like Fury athletic. Boy, he can't match Usyk feet.
nope.
He gonna have to
well,
try.
Usyk
Gonna
gonna have to move
lean
because he
on
can't.
Usyk. He gonna have to try
Yeah,
to
he
lean
can't.
on Usyk. He gonna try to do Usyk how he tried to do Wilder. If he try to do
But
that boxing
Exactly.
shit with Usyk, man,
But
Usyk
knockout
gonna
that
tear that body
size
up.
though. Usyk's so short though. Knockout. That's my only thing about this fight. Like Usyk is so short compared to this man. It's not. It's just like everything you're saying. I agree with. Like I'm still going to pick Usyk, but hit the height, man. It's like if Fury go in there bouncing around, how he could get it. It could. I don't know.
Fuck
I
all of
just
them. I'm
think.
just waiting on my guy. I'm waiting on my guy Jao Bataya to move up to heavyweight.
Oh
Fuck
yes,
all the rest of them.
absolutely.
I'm waiting on him. Yeah.
Become undisputed.
I think if Usyk can stay moving and not get tied up, he should be all right. But like
Yeah.
that's the only thing I could see hurting him is if
Hey,
Tyson
Do
got
knockout.
a
y'all
hold of
think
him and do
Deontay
that
Wilder
lead.
should fight Francis Ngannou?
No,
no.
absolutely not. I will
Absolutely
not.
not.
It
Absolutely
When
depends
is
on
not.
if he
somebody gonna
actually.
fight Frank? When is somebody gonna fight Frank Sanchez? I had asked that question today. When is
No one wants to fight
because
him.
the Ring magazine had updated their heavyweight division, and Frank Sanchez is still at the same number. I think he's like number 7 or number 8. But I'm like, yo, who's going? We hear all these names being thrown out now with 2-fight deals and stuff. But what about Frank Sanchez?
I would love to see Frank Sanchez
He's
get
the
his shot
Falcon.
against any of these
Where
guys.
is he at? Is he still with the PBC?
I
Let me
think
check.
so.
Does
Last time I
anybody?
He
checked,
was he
yes.
was just on that Saudi Arabia card back in December.
So Frank Sanchez, I think I need these younger guys like, bro. We got Jared Anderson, Frank Sanchez, Philip Hergovich. Got these young ass like, yeah, they need to mix it up, man. You got Jalalav coming in, who's a fucking beast. You got Richard Torres. Got all these young prospect heavyweights, man. Let's find out who the best is. I think they all need to be fighting each other because they're not getting the Fury fight. They're not getting the Usyk fight. They're not getting the AJ fight. You know what I'm saying? Daniel Dubois, all these guys. It's time for them to start fighting each other. The guys in their 20s and like that ship is sailed, bro. You're not getting an opportunity. You know what I mean? So you might well start fighting each other. As far as Wilder and Ngannou, I asked y'all that because a lot of Wilder fans want Wilder to get that payday, and I'm a Wilder fan myself, but I just don't think for the sake of boxing, bro. Ngannou, like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
It's not a
I'm a
payday
Wilder
now
fan
after.
too.
Yeah, get
It's
the,
So
get the,
like,
get the fuck out of here, Ngannou. Like you, bro, you about to be 0-3, Fury, Joshua, and Wilder. Why do you get that? Why do you get to do that shit, bro?
the fact
I'm
that
surprised Jay
AJ is
Carl.
the one that crumbled him the way he did already takes the lackluster of Deontay away. If Deontay would have did it first, because that's what we would have expected from Deontay for it to look just like that. But it's AJ, the guy that people got mixed feelings on, crumbled him. I mean,
I
crumbled
expected
him.
that from AJ.
Well, I
So
think what adds on to that
no,
was
no.
Wilder's performance with Parker.
But
Wilder's
knockout, you know
performance with
how I
Parker
feel
added
about
to
that
that.
type stuff anyway. So it's
I just
like,
don't like MMA fighters getting opportunities over boxers and shit.
Yeah.
hey,
Bitch,
panel,
work
I
their
wanted to
whole
know,
life.
and knockout too, because you might have information on this. Is Boots fighting on that card with Canelo?
That's what
It's
I heard.
rumored. They
Yeah,
rumoring
that's
to
what I
put him on
heard.
the Canelo card. They rumoring to put him on the Tank card. All I know is when he started putting boots and knives and heels and running man on Twitter, he got a fight coming up. That's all that motherfucker tweet. That motherfucker don't know how to tweet nothing else. He put the knife out, let you know he's sharp. He be like, good sparring, went to church, ran some heels. That's the only thing he tweet. He started tweeting that shit. He got a fight coming up. And he said something about like 30-0, 29 knockouts coming soon. So he got a fight coming up.
But I
I
tell
don't
you
know
this.
what card it's gonna be on, but
they going to purse bid, right? The purse bid is up in a couple of days, right?
yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, him and Cody Crowley, but I don't expect Cody Crowley to take that fight. I think they probably got the Barrios fight made. They're gonna do some step aside type shit. It's a bigger, better fight.
My only criticism of Boots,
shit.
y'all, me being from Philly, and this is my only criticism because his name is getting out, and I hope that he adjusts and does this. Please, Jerron, because it matches his talent. Knockout. I feel like this is a necessity. It's not a me asking him. He needs to do this for his career to match what his skill set. I believe that his skill set brings. He got to run. He got to talk more. He got to promote himself more. He got to get out there. He got to get on breakfast clubs. He got to start getting on interviews. He got to start.
100%.
He got to start putting his name out there and knock out. He like
100%.
him. He has to knock out. And I mean
100%. You 100% right. Remember I told you about the taste aging like fine wine. We just talked about this. Who do most of the talking for Boots?
His father.
His father.
Yeah. See.
Okay, so then what?
Yeah,
okay,
that shit work.
Okay, so then what?
You can't have your daddy talking for you as a grown ass man, homeboy. Like you a boxer, you a fighter, you supposed to be flamboyant, man. You beat motherfuckers up for a living. You supposed to be talking that shit, bro.
Like knockout, low key. He probably, and this is probably y'all. Please don't get crazy when I say this. But I believe Jerron Ennis has the talent that he could possibly be the best fighter in the world. Like currently, right now. Like I'm not sure people beat him.
And he'll be another motherfucking Terrence Crawford out this bitch.
Yep.
There'll be another motherfucking Terrence Crawford out this bitch if he don't learn how to talk that shit.
Yeah, true. But what do you guys think about when are we going to hear from Stanionis? Have anybody heard anything on Stanionis recently?
I saw a report that he was upset with the PBC, and let me catch your super chats and then I'll let y'all cook on it. Shout out to Matty Yoel, 10-piece, no biscuit in the super chat. Thank you, Matty, supporting the show late in the show. Rodzilla with the 2-piece, no biscuit in the super chat. Turkey, bring back fight night, no more boxing at noon. Hey, man, y'all love that Saudi Arabia shit, though. Y'all like to watch motherfuckers fight from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on a Saturday. Y'all like that shit. Y'all heard Saudi Arabia save the boxing. That's y'all motherfuckers, man. But go ahead. Y'all can answer what Key said. Say it again, Key.
Has anyone heard from Stanionis?
Key, I'm tired of that name. I'm tired of hearing this man's name. Knockout Key, Chris, P Hunter. I'm tired of hearing this man's name. Get in a ring or do something, my guy, because you've been talked about more in the last year and change than you've been fighting.
In his defense, there is a report out that he's unhappy with the PBC because they ain't giving him no fights. In his defense, Virgil pulled out of his fight that he was supposed to have with Virgil.
He did.
So, but if he can get in there with the Boots, which I think is a phenomenal fight, if he can get in there with, I see somebody put Barrios in the chat, that would be a phenomenal fight. He just, he need one of them names. Him and Boots need to tangle up, man. But I just know that's the easy ass fight for Boots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What about since Devin is going up to 147? What about Devin and Stanio? No, y'all gonna laugh. I couldn't even get it out. Shit.
Devin is standing on his. I don't think Devin. It just be a bad look for him to go to 147. I don't really think he gonna go to 147. You can't do 2 fights and then move up. Is you really struggling that hard to make weight?
Knockout. Did you
with
not hear what the man
165,
said?
What do you say, bro?
he won
They
Barrios.
asked Devin, "Who do you think about you'll be fighting
Yeah,
next?"
yeah.
What did he say? Knockout.
He said Barrios and somebody else. Then they had to remind him that he wanted to fight Tank. Oh yeah, Tank. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Tank.
it's like so that mean Knockout. He's telling you he's thinking about.
You saying he already got his new? You saying he already got another New Year's resolution or some shit?
I'm
his
just
foot is out the door.
So he got his next
147
3
side
planned
of the
out.
street.
Damn,
listen, man.
bro.
When people show you, I'm gonna say this, and it's about to get controversial. Devin Haney is not gonna fight Gervonta Davis until he loses. If he don't lose, he's not gonna fight him until Gervonta Davis is 33 years old, 34. Mark
It'll
that.
be too late. He'll be too big to fight Tank.
Well, that's gonna be his cash out fight, if anything.
For who, Dev?
Yeah, because like with the way they moving right now, the way they talking, like it wouldn't make sense for them to fight Tank and then lose right now, because then basically any hope that they want to try to be a big name and make money is done. Because they don't spend all that time talking.
Ain't shit. Just so y'all know, 147 historically is a money division. It ain't shit there right now.
It ain't nothing there, man. Not nothing.
Nope.
Yeah, it's not.
Dry.
Like so like I hear what y'all saying, but Devin also said I did the legacy fights. I want to go with the big fights now. What's the big fight at 147?
Nothing.
Nobody. He can go up to 154.
So that's why I don't think 140. I think he sticks at 140 for as long as he can. Tries to wait on names like Tank to come up, Shakur to come up, try to get a Teofimo fight. Those are his big fights.
Oh well, no, there's one. If he decide to go up and fight the winner of Conor Benn and Manny Pacquiao,
I said ain't shit at 147, Rolo. Listen, Rolo, 147, Rolo. Ain't shit at 147.
That would be
Hey,
it.
Phoenix, don't do it. You better not say his name.
The winner of Conor Benn and Pacquiao, that would be it.
Oh, all right. I thought you was about to say somebody else.
Do you know what would be a good price?
I'm on Conor Benn helmet. It ain't a single active fighter that should be fighting fucking Manny Pacquiao.
Period.
Let Manny Pacquiao get his shine known, y'all. He needs the
Hey, KO.
What's that?
I'm gonna tell y'all when.
I see you, Rolo. It's all good. Go ahead. What's that?
I'm gonna tell y'all when Devin gonna fight Tank.
When's that, bro?
Never.
When Tank's the character on Fight Night, he'll fight him.
I ain't giving up on that fight. I ain't gonna do Devin like that. I think he'll fight him, bro.
Man, I don't
think he'll fight. I think he's having a hard time coming to grips with where he is. Like it's a weird dynamic, right? And you hear people talk about it a lot. Like it's a certain level of respect that a lot of people in our community show other races and ethnicities. But then when we get in front of our own, we big dog. We
go that Willie Lynch nonsense.
Yeah, so he gonna have to come to terms that he may not be the HNIC, and once that happen, I think the fight can happen, bro.
Because you know why I say this? Why me and Chris are saying this? Because think about this.
King Vonnie say they're conquering shit, KO. Fuck y'all talking about. Shout out my homie King Vonnie. Go ahead.
You talking about going to 147, you out here admitting that you haven't called Al Heyman, but you said you sent the $20 million offer. They are doing nothing to show that they're trying to get this fight. It's not like they're putting steps forward towards it. Because guess what, y'all? We got to talk about somebody. I want to hear what y'all think on this, but this leads into something else I wanted to ask y'all. We thought Shakur Stevenson want to fight Gervonta Davis, but if he re-signs with that top rank deal after complaining and wanting to retire, then maybe that's not number one on his priority list the way he said.
Jay Prince will kill Shakur if he ever thinks about leaving Top Rank.
Listen, bro, all I know is when Bob Arum asked about it, he had no doubt in his mind that Shakur was coming back.
Oh my God.
Shakur Stevenson did tell me directly that he was going to test free agency, but Bob gave him a choice, bro. That's why he took the Navarrete fight from him.
And the way Bob be doing these people, convincing them to resign.
And then you got options for him too. Like, come on, man. Bob was like, look, bro, you on the last fight of your deal. If you resign with me, this will be your defense. And then I got Navarrete on the table. We try to put Loma on the table for you resign with us. If you want to go test free agency, then this is the opponent I got for you. And I'm sure the opponent was probably a Raymond Muratalla or somebody. And the
But
motherfucker like, shit, let
but
me go ahead
knockout,
and
is that
take this
better
option
than
left.
Gervonta Davis, a Frank Martin, a De Los Santos too that we could
Oh,
possibly have for you?
Raymond Muratalla, a dog.
No,
I
I
want
know. I'm
that
talking
fight so
about from
bad.
like if you leave Top Rank and then you go over there to the PBC to actually get the Gervonta Davis fight. Think about this year. Yeah,
Nah,
you
bro,
can have
he
Loma,
advised by Bud
Navarrete.
Crawford. The decision been made, bro. He advised by Bud Crawford. Get your guarantees, get them belts and shit. Keep calling that motherfucker out from across the street like I did Earl. Some of your fans will get Tank will have enough haters that'll get on your side and act like you ducking, act like he ducking you. It's the same playbook, bro.
They did the same thing with Floyd whenever was
They
Pacquiao.
run the same play on everybody, bro.
Yeah, they do it with everybody.
They run the same shit over there. Attach yourself to a more popular fighter, call them out from across the street, act like it's that side that don't want to make the fight, and try to wait them out.
Exactly.
And it worked with Pacquiao, but it didn't work with Bud. With Pacquiao, Floyd then finally said, "All right, fuck it, let's do some joint shit." With Earl and Bud, they waited the motherfucker out. Now we'll just wait till you get out of his contract. We got enough fights over here.
That's what I think. Building like if
Everybody and I'll let you go, Chris. But everybody always talks to me about shit that's just like fallacies, and it's Al Heyman's fault because he doesn't talk back and he makes himself an easy target. They talk about PBC only does in-house fights. They're bad for boxing, but PBC sends people over to other promotional outfits all the time. It's Top Rank that doesn't want to send their fighters anywhere, bro.
Absolutely.
Like
That's why
that narrative is just a flat out bold-faced lie, bro. It's just not true. Like PBC let Sean Porter go fight Terrence Crawford, bro.
They let De Los Santos go fight Shakur Stevenson.
Let De Los Santos fight Shakur Stevenson. They were about to let Frank Martin fight Shakur Stevenson. They let Stephen Coolboy Fulton go fight Monster anyway, bro.
In Japan.
Now what names is Top Rank sending to other people on a 50-50 proposition or a fight where they the fucking underdog?
None.
Like, come on, bro. Like, but people don't admit that shit, bro.
Pacquiao, maybe.
Yeah, they don't admit that shit, bro. The only time Bob Arum would send his fighter somewhere is if he know they gonna win.
But I just want to know, what year would y'all rather have if you Shakur Stevenson? Loma, Navarrete, and let's say a Cambosis or a Maxi Hughes or somebody like that, right? Or would you rather have Gervonta Davis, a Frank Martin, maybe a De Los Santos too, Jose Venezuela, Pitbull Cruz, whoever? But that sounds like a better year to me. That sounds like that would make me
that's a trick question. That's why bro, like boxing, it's a trick question. I'm gonna tell you why though, and y'all try to get where I'm going on this. So
educators,
to me that's a trick question because you gotta first you're asking the question from a point of you really believe Shakur Stevenson when he say I'm into proving that I'm the best. Right. That's your first mistake. Your second mistake is boxing is a truth teller. A lot of people don't pay attention to how fighters fight because how fighters fight is an insight into who they truly are when the chips are down. So with Shakur Stevenson, are you sure that he wants to prove that he's the best and go take on those tough fights? Or is he the type of fighter that wants to get some easy money against fighters that he believes he can beat? Because see, if you look at the styles, Navarrete, easier fight. Loma past his prime. Those are more winnable fights, and I can probably get a guaranteed bag. You start getting over there in 50-50 proposition with Tank Davis, is that a chance that you really want to take right now in your career? Because the way that he fight tells you that he ain't really into taking chances like that. Because he fights very cautiously.
To go off of what
he fights very cautiously, and what else does he do? He's willing to walk around at 150 and make 126 for as long as he can. He's willing to walk around. He's willing to walk around at 150 to cut down to 130 as much as he can. He moves up. He moves up when he's forced to.
Yep.
So cautious fighters, you have to watch out for, because again, another one, and I like Shakur, but he's another one of these guys. Don't fight nothing like how he talk.
But you have to
fight nothing like how he talk.
Came back as Philip Perry now,
about him leaving. Jay Prince will never let him leave.
I swear I know that's true. That's crazy.
He will never let him leave.
But
Shakur Stevenson fans get mad at me. I've been right here yelling the whole time. Jay Prince ain't really fucking with you, dog. He just using you to make money. He fucking with Bob, not you. You just another fighter to him. Don't
But
nobody
I've been
want to listen
saying,
to
I've
me.
been, but I
got a
think
different.
too. Oh, go ahead, Chris.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he got a different. He already kind of like when it come to Tank. Shakur seemed like he got too much respect for Tank or something, man. Like Tank be like, yeah, that you gonna get it too. He like, you ain't do me like that. Nuh-uh, you ain't had me like. I mean, I'm looking for the all right, yeah, set it up. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't do me like that, Tank.
Now
What's
he
up?
put Tank on his pound for pound list, bro.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like he
Hey,
got a
he should
lot of
have.
respect. Tank be like, I'm gonna beat your ass, Shakur. Nah, you ain't gonna beat my ass.
On my mama, you ain't had me looking like that.
You ain't
That's what
had
he
me
said.
looking
That's
like
not how
that.
he said
That's
it,
what he.
Ko.
That's
That's how I heard
exactly
it.
he
Keep
said.
goddamn it, that's how I heard it.
The nigga
That's how
told
I
me he
fucking
gonna.
heard
Nigga told me like, you know what it is, shorty. All right, at the Frank Martin, what's up? What's up then? That's my energy. What's up? What we gonna do? It. Tell me when and where. You ain't had me like that. Why
Jay
Why
you
Nord,
y'all
ain't
your
had
take?
me,
ass
Shakur?
play. You know I'm about to get off this bitch in about
I know
5 minutes. What are you
I
doing,
got
man?
5 wild minutes for you, man. Why do y'all Tank fans always tough and sparring?
Huh?
What are
Bro,
you talking
Talking
Why
about.
y'all
about?
what
bro,
y'all
John
the
Noy,
bro.
most
Can
come
we
on,
get off
John.
this
Come
What
stuff,
are
on
you
with
man?
this
y'all the
talking
shit.
most
about, John
sparring war
Noy?
motherfucker.
John.
Just because
I
you
thought the
Nigga,
defeated
you
him.
Avengers
don't
Nah,
was
chill,
bad.
understand.
man.
Man,
Yo,
Jay
Devin Haney done
Nord,
beat
man.
everybody in sparring.
Devin
Y'all
Haney
just as
ain't gonna do
bad.
nothing. He
God
not even
damn.
gonna knock out
Man,
Ryan
Nord.
Garcia. Go ahead, man.
get out of here, Jay
Devin
Nord,
Haney ain't
man.
lost a round of sparring. Y'all just as bad, son.
Like we wasn't even talk. We
Talking
ain't talking
about,
about
We
the
haven't
bro.
even
sparring
talked
in
about
2 hours and
sparring.
50
Talking
minutes.
about. Hey,
Knockout. We
you catch
ain't
my
talked about
video.
the
You catch my
sparring
video.
in
Y'all
two
want me to
hours
push
and
for
50
Bud?
minutes.
You want me to push for Bud to fight a 168-pound fighter, bro? I'm pushing for Bud Crawford versus David Benavidez. What's up?
Tell your boy this.
You better
He
stop
was just
smacking in
over
that,
that.
that mic.
I just got
Yeah,
work. You don't
man,
tell me to do
y'all
a
keep on my
goddamn
live
thing.
stream and shit, bro. Like, my ugly and shit, bro.
Hey,
You know
Like
what?
hold up.
Spanish.
Hey, I don't know. We was just over that side of the street. Benavidez's name ain't come up. Boots' name ain't come up. I don't know why people keep asking for these fights. If these
Boots
fights
is
were
not even
makeable,
a PBC fighter.
Like, why
Right,
you keep
Nori.
saying that?
and
He
yet
was
every time I go to the other side of the street, with them Philly boys, that's the first thing they talking about.
Hey, you
We gotta
watch
get
your
this Bud
mouth.
fight.
You
Blah
watch
blah
your
blah
mouth.
blah blah blah
To
blah.
the homie. Shout out to the homie Texas 16 South with an eight. I can't
Who's
even say
Boots signed
eight,
to?
8.3 piece. I don't know, $8.30 piece from the homie Texas 16 South. I appreciate you, Texas. Thank you, man. Y'all go ahead, bro. Had to
Us
catch that.
Philly boys, we with it. You know what it is. We live in the gym. You better stop playing, John.
Y'all never sparring clan of boxing. We're gonna have to be sparring clans. We got the
Hey,
Avengers,
y'all was
the
with
Take
it
the
until Monster
Maniacs,
anyway. Knocked that.
sparring clans.
Y'all was with it till Monster anyway. Knocked that ducktail off a motherfucker Stephen Ford.
Yeah, I was hurt. I'm talking about I was in the corner. You hear what I'm talking about? Just sad.
Yeah.
Hey, Jay Nord,
Just looking at
I
the
wasn't.
wall, John
Hey,
Nord.
Jay Nord,
Looking at the wall.
Yeah, that
I wasn't
shit.
really talking about the sparring. I was talking about Shakur's response to Tank. Like I wasn't really harping on the sparring itself. I'm saying like when Tank press up on him, like you know what it is too. He like
Hey,
nah, like it's
that's
kind of
cool. That's cool.
you know what I mean.
That's
Like it's
cool.
like
Oh, my mama, you ain't do
His
me like
energy might
that. Oh,
have
my mama, you ain't do me like that.
his energy might not have been as boisterous as it was when he's talking to Frank. All I'm saying is, how come when we get to this top rank stuff, we have to wait for people to get out their contract?
Cause
Just send
Bro,
them,
John
just
Nord,
send them an offer,
because
man.
Bob Arum
We
was
Nah,
just
making
nah,
yo.
noise.
nah.
hey, you
It
know,
don't
I
work
hey,
want to
like
hear
that.
about we
you don't
can't do
want to
no
hear this.
business. They
You
just
not
did
gotta.
business
You don't want to
twice.
hear this, bro. Listen, Jay Nor, you don't want to hear this, bro. And I understand you don't want to hear it because you just
he
want to see
don't.
the fight. But I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. And then I gotta end the live stream. The reason is because these motherfuckers are in direct competition with each other, bro. Like that's it. That's all. Like at the end of the day, this is a competitive ass cutthroat business. And when Top Rank had all them motherfucking cars, when they had Oscar De La Hoya going big time and Miguel Cotto, and they was running shit, bro, they was stepping on shit. You get down or you lay down. You coming over here. You fighting on our network. We getting the lion's share of the money, and it is what it is. These motherfuckers is suing Al Heyman left and right, talking shit about him, doing all this shit, acting like he going out of business. Got their reporters acting like he going out of business. But then we're like, yo, why don't you just be friendly and make money with them? Nah, it's a competition, right? So we're gonna wait you out. We're gonna get this money without you. And then when you get out of your shit, we'll holler at your fighter or whatever, and we'll make him more money than you ever could make him, and then he gonna fuck with me for the rest of the time, bro. It's competition. Now we don't want to hear that as fans, but as a content creator and an analyst, I understand that shit, bro. I understand that PBC is trying to run Top Rank into the ground and make their fighters come over to them and run Golden Boy down and make their fighters come over there. We already done started the shit. What's Ryan Garcia biggest fight? Had to go over there to PBC and fight Tank Davis. Jaime Munguia biggest fight about to involve who? Motherfucking Premier Boxing Champions. They trying to make every Monster anyway biggest fight. It involve Premier Boxing Champions. They sent Stephen Coolboy Fortune over there, so they'll do shit. But they trying
except with Top Rank, except where all the killers is at, the real killers.
They just did it with Top Rank. They just said
that's my whole point. You just did it with Top Rank, so I don't want to hear about you waiting people out, man. Send a goddamn contract.
First of all, John Norrie, Bob Arum said he's not making a deal with Gervonta.
He didn't say that. He didn't say that. He didn't say that.
He did say that.
Jay Norrie, I'm not even saying
that's not the most relevant point because he changed flip flops from month to month with that.
But I hear what you're saying. But when you hear Bob Arum say A side, B side don't matter, we can just make the Tank and Shakur fight in Saudi. Why would they send an offer to somebody that's talking like that, bro?
Because you have nothing on the table yet. They're just throwing shit out there as promoters do. Now, if you put something on the table and you let Shakur and you let them Houston boys get to doing their little paperwork searching through, if it looks good to them, Bob Arum don't care. If he gonna get his slice, he gonna get his slice.
He literally said he cared.
Bob Arum cares about holding the narrative. His narrative is, I don't need you. Now, that's not the fighter's narrative. That's not the manager's narrative. They're saying we can make the fight.
Why was Shakur Stevenson mad 2 months ago, a month ago?
But the fighter don't have no power in this situation because Shakur would be fighting Navarrete. So you got to listen to what Bob say because Shakur can talk all that shit he want to, but he wanted to fight Navarrete. Bob said no, Navarrete doing some other shit. He wanted to fight Oscar Valdez from 126 all the way to 130. Bob like, no, we doing some other shit with Valdez. And he almost didn't even get the Valdez fight. They had Navarrete and Valdez made until Bud Crawford sued their ass. And they like, let me show the world that, you know what I'm saying, we ain't what Bud Crawford is saying we is, and we just gonna throw Shakur a bone.
At the end of the day, we're not gonna act like Shakur Stevenson ain't Shakur Stevenson. Regardless of how bad he looked in his fight, he is Shakur Stevenson. If he really wants that Tank fight and Tank sends him an offer, they will make that fight. He is Shakur Stevenson. He's not. I hear you. Everybody on that side of the street, when he needed to get that fight, he got the fight. He is going to fight Loma.
Who really wants to fight, like you say? Shouldn't he also? Don't we also put some responsibility on him to make the fight easier to make by making himself free to make the fight and not have to rely on Bob Arum?
Absolutely.
Because no one else did that. You tell me a time that Tank made somebody do that.
Ryan Garcia, look what he did with Golden Boy.
Ryan Garcia was not a PBC fighter. Ryan Garcia did everything to help him make that fight.
Ryan Garcia was with Golden Boy, who's not PBC.
I wish I had more time. I'm 4 minutes over. I gotta go eat, bro. Look,
I'm trying to eat too.
Shout out to all the channel members. I will have the videos drop for y'all first thing in the morning. We already dropped 2. I did 4 more today. Y'all will get all of the membership videos first thing tomorrow morning. But shout out to everybody. Enjoy boxing this weekend.
Yeah.
Thanks to everybody that came through on the panel. Salute Dean. Salute everybody that came up here, man. I appreciate y'all. We'll catch y'all on the next one.
Peace out. All right, man.